It is once again time to prepare your mind for another edition of Weekly Weird.
Do you
You're
guys
on.
think that
You're on right now. You just
No,
started.
ask the question, Jim.
No,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Jim.
of the N64 version, which of them are you the most like? The racers.
What?
Wait, of what?
Of what?
The racers on the N64 version of Mario Kart.
Oh.
You guys are acting like we weren't just talking about this off the air.
Wow.
Trying to make me look like the one who's fucking
Wow.
coming out of
Listen,
nowhere.
the
Wow.
context in which you brought up
Wow.
Mario characters was not racing
Yeah,
on a track.
yeah.
All
that's-
right, that is
Wow.
not what you were saying.
Thank you, Maker of Rain. Welcome in, guys. Welcome back. We're coming in. We're
I think I'm a
goofing.
Bowser.
You are not a Bowser. You are a Toad, brother.
Damn.
Harsh words.
No,
That
you
is
are.
rude,
No, you are.
dude.
You're a Koopa. You definitely have Koopa energy. Green Koopa
I
specifically.
don't like it, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
you're like
that's right.
telling him he's got Iggy Koopa vibes or something.
That's it. Well, that's right.
That
Well,
ain't right.
you know what? Actually, of all the Koopa kids, Ludwig for sure.
Ludwig, yeah.
Ludwig for sure.
Ugh.
Because
I
you have the
acknowledge
good
does
hair
not
like
run that
Ludwig.
deep.
But to be
Thank you.
honest, we're all Luigi. Am I right, boys?
I
We
mean,
are Luigi.
that's true. We're all Luigi.
Speak for your fucking self, brother.
At my best, I'm a Waluigi.
Yeah, I was
Damn.
gonna say I'm definitely a Wario character. if anything. I fart. I'm very gross. I often
always-
have schemes. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
trying
not-
to
yeah, what
gobble
are you
up
talking
those
about?
coins.
Dio is the piranha
You're
plant.
you're immortal.
Oh,
Sometimes
shit,
you
yeah.
turn into a bat.
That's true, man. That's true. Dio piranha plant. I'll take piranha plant. I do. I
Yeah, I
do
can
have
see
like
that. Awesome.
feed me Seabold energy. You know. I like that Jim did his
Jim
hair.
did
looks-
his hair. Thank you, Anthony. I trimmed it slightly today.
That's right. I guess I'm lucky to guess Luigi. I want to know everybody. Now I gotta know who.
Yeah, drop it in
everybody
the chat.
is
I want to know who
in-
you are.
Or who do you think we are in
Oh,
in
sure,
the
either way.
in the Super Mario mushroom?
I
Hey,
used to
Big
always
Roms.
race as Mario. That's my dude. And when I got into
You race
the
as
later
Mario?
versions, I was Metal Mario.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't
Racing
I mean,
as a Mario, but like as an intentional racing as a Mario feels like you're like press day.
If-
But if you're doing it in a considerate way, that's interesting. What
It's
you know?
his Grand Prix. It's his
Sure.
party.
True.
Sure,
You know,
I
like,
actually-
how are you not going to be Mario?
you're
The-
in his house.
The Mario Kart I played the most was Double Dash, and I feel so it's hard for me to
Mm.
nail down. But I definitely liked playing as Boo. I think I have
Huh.
Boo energy.
Appropriate
I'm just
for the
like,
show.
Specifically that. Anyway, guys, welcome back to the Weekly Weirdos. We're here. I'm sitting next to Patrick
That's me.
and Jim.
Hey,
And I am always DOTV, as you guys know. My name is on the fucking channel, and though it should be something else.
You're-
Oh my god!
Oh, shit.
Bezos. Peace, love, gratitude. Thank you for the 9 months of Bezos Bucks support, guys.
Dang.
Stream, baby.
That's a
stream
stream,
baby.
Cheers to you. I don't. I mean, do I do Malorts during the Weekly Weird? I don't usually.
Not usually,
You
but
should.
there's
All
no
right,
reason
I'll
you
do-
can't.
I'll
I'll
do-
do
either-
things,
yeah,
but
like,
you
yeah,
do
there-
Malorts, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Should I'll go get a bottle of Malort so I can Malort with you next time.
Yeah, next time I'll send you one.
Maybe. Okay.
No, don't start this trend, Jim. Please
Yeah,
don't do
you'll-
this to us.
Jim, have you had Malort? Have I?
Yeah, I've had it a
made-
couple of times.
Oh, okay. I can't
I don't-
remember if I.
I
made
think
you
it's
drink it.
fine. I think it's fine.
You're a liar. Everyone who says that is a fucking liar.
Clearly, he has not had
Everyone,
Malort.
yeah. Everyone who says that is a dirty fucking liar. You're like, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. No, shut the fuck up. It sucks. Anyway, this goes to you. Peace, love, gratitude. I guess we got to do this though, because I got to keep the count correct.
Yeah.
Oh!
Stuff's good.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I'm gonna turn that one off. Anthony, you want to save it for tomorrow,
I've got to get
brother.
Scruffy back to my boyfriend. and
You
then-
want to save it for tomorrow.
Damn.
All right, here we go. Fuck it.
Don't save anything.
Tomorrow,
Let it all out.
Coming in hot.
Tomorrow is the fucking squat stream. 1, 2,
Getting you warmed up, dude. Getting you warmed
3, 4, 5. Yeah, you guys don't want to be spending the fucking squats today, guys.
He's getting arm smooches from his bros.
up. Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking take away Anthony's goddamn points. No, we're good. I just looked at the bright pink booty shorts I'm wearing tomorrow. It's gonna
I'm
be
so excited.
It's so upsetting. But
It's funny that you're gonna wear bright pink booty shorts when you already have a bright pink booty. You know?
Yeah.
I am much
You won't know
like
where the shorts end and the booty begins.
That's
Yeah,
true.
exactly.
I am much like a mandrill with the bright pink
Oh,
booty. Yeah.
yeah.
If you don't know what that is, think of Rafiki from The Lion King.
hmm
Ladies, set
Yeah.
your thighs to tingle. That's right. That's correct. Guys, how was your week? Do you do anything weird?
Yeah, dude. I watched like several. What's his name? Oh God. See, I had his name. locked in
Brian
and I forgot
Setzer
it.
of
No,
the Alley Cat Jazzers.
We were
What
just
was that
talking
band
about
called?
him. The Fabio-looking dude.
Oh, Evan
Oh,
Stone.
yeah, yeah.
Evan Stone. I watched several Evan Stone movies.
Yeah, which ones?
Gross. Yeah, name them.
No, I
Run 'em down.
refuse.
Which one's the best? Which was the best one?
Give us your
The one
hot-
where he's in space. Guys, look it up.
Mm.
Google it.
I'm sure
Evan
that-
Stone in space.
I'm sure that is actually one.
Did you guys know that he's Emma Stone's father?
Shut the
My
fuck up,
God.
Jim? God
it's
damn
true,
it.
Dio. Just get
It's
over it and
not
get used
true.
to it.
I mean,
Just welcome to the world you live in now, Dio.
Yeah, dude. Come on.
I guess. You know what it is? I was like drinking whiskey while preparing the show, so I'm just like I'm in that like in the zone inebriated, so I'm ready to fight Jim.
Mm.
Jim
I
knows
love
it.
that.
I'm ready.
I
I'm
wish
ready,
I were a little more inebriated.
I'm ready to have like this is a classic Jim and Dio move. We go to a bar and then we just
Yeah.
talk for like
Yeah.
4 hours until like we
Yeah.
gather a crowd.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
usually it's
Oh.
about something like
Yeah.
like politics or some other craziness. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now, Jim. So be prepared.
Usually people kind of like hang out and are like, "Oh, yeah."
Yeah.
But once in a while people pick fights with us.
Yeah.
and it doesn't go well.
A lot of people are doing this.
Okay.
Yeah. And then a fair amount of people are doing this. Oh god damn it. Oh,
Absolutely
no.
nothing.
Damn it.
Sitting in
So- A lot of
silence.
people are
That's
dog
it.
kicking at him. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it's still on cooldown.
Still on
No!
cooldown.
They're
Anthony!
fine.
Fantastic.
Oh, Anthony, you're the winner of the night.
Dude,
Making him do squats and then
Fuck!
deflating him 3 minutes
I
later.
cannot.
Dio, dude.
Cannot.
Strike 3, brother.
All right, you know what? I'm just not gonna touch it anymore. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Is Hurdy supposed to be one? Or is that like-
Shut up. Shut up. I did it to myself. Anyway,
Yeah, yeah.
moving on. What did you do weird though tonight this week, Jim?
I don't think I did anything this week. I've just been living in a haze. I bet my hair's been growing out a little bit, so I trimmed the top a little today, but I didn't really trim the beard. I feel like I'm working towards like a early 2000s Mel Gibson sort of aesthetic, you know, where you see me on the street and you're like, what's that guy's next move going to be? Is it going to be Apocalypto? Is it going to be the Beaver? Is he going to leave his wife a racist and violent voicemail for no
I was
reason?
gonna
Could be
say,
anything.
any like acquaint.
Is he going to
yourself
get pulled over by a cop and yell anti-Semitic nonsense? Could. Look at this.
with- I don't love it, Jim. I think you should grow the hair out. I think you should get further and further away from that as much as you
All
can.
right. Well, I'll do what I can.
That's for cooking, I assume.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. For some of the commands, you gotta be subbed. I don't know what to tell y'all.
weird.
But
Sub.
Pay to
That's what
play,
you tell
baby.
him.
huh? Yeah, sub, like, comment, subscribe, leave, do whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, this is the first show.
What about
of
you, Dio?
2025. Oh, what did I do? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, if somebody
But
finally
only weird.
took 23 shows for somebody to ask me what I did weird this week.
That's not true. Check the tape.
I think it is true, and I won't check.
I
the
haven't
tape.
asked. I haven't asked in any previous
That's
episode
true.
for
That's
sure.
true. Jim is never
Because
asked.
specifically, I don't care. But I'm
I
being
thought
polite.
about it hard. I just didn't want to be rude.
All right. What did I do that was weird this week? I mean, this is just gonna be a fucking shameless plug. I don't know if this is weird. I lost my wallet this week. I don't know.
Pretty weird.
I don't have
did
anything weird
Did a
this week.
ghost take it?
Maybe, because we found it in a very strange place. It was like in the I used it yesterday because it was Cassie's birthday. Happy birthday,
Happy
Cassie!
birthday.
Happy birthday.
There he is. Cookie, thank you for the Prime sub again, guys. Oh, Cookie, that
Prime, dude. 12 months. That's 1 1/3.
Cookie,
babies.
Cookie, I owe you a shot tomorrow. Are you gonna be around tomorrow? Because my I have 2 other bottles of Malort. I literally just emptied this bottle. I have 2 other bottles of Malort outside of there. I'd have to leave and come back. If you want me to leave and come back, I will. But I'll also
I'll
drink
burp.
this.
Cookie, your choice. Does he toast you tomorrow or does he fucking leave?
I'll drink. Yeah, I'll drink.
Just
tomorrow
get up and
on
walk
the booty
out.
stream. You could bank it for the booty stream tomorrow.
But will you boof on the booty stream is the question.
What is the definition of boofing?
Instead of taking it orally, you take it anally.
No.
The liquor.
No. No, I'm not doing it. No.
No?
God, no.
Because it gets into your
You're gonna
bloodstream
butt boost some
faster.
Malort, dude? Come on.
No, I'm not
Plus-
gonna fucking
plus you don't have to
boof
taste it.
Malort. God damn. I will boof Malort for 1,000 subs right now in the next 10 minutes. I'll give you 10 minutes to
You
give me
heard
1,000
him.
subs.
Somebody drop, what is that, 6
Where's
grand,
Andy?
7 grand?
Yeah,
Andy's
that's right.
missing a golden opportunity.
That's right. Where is Andy? That's right.
Dio will get banned from Twitch for
$1,000.
$7,000.
I'll get banned for Twitch for $7,000. Are you kidding? Hell yeah. Malort enema stream, please. No. God no. God no. Yeah,
Cleans
no.
you out.
It does. It does. It also makes you wish for death, I assume.
Yeah.
I bet you'd feel more pure than you
I-
ever have in your life.
I feel like it would probably taste better though, going up the anus.
Yeah.
You think
Yeah.
so?
Yeah, I mean it can't taste worse. You know? Anyway, what do we fucking this has been a weird show. Guys!
Every week.
We had
Every
a
week
weird-
this show is so goddamn weird.
I know. It's weird. It's like
Somebody take it off
the
the
whole
air.
fucking show. Guys, let's do it. Let's do This Week in Weird. It's 2020.
Title.
It's 2025. We still don't have a graphic. Anyway, whose fault is that? I don't know.
I mean, technically all of ours. Any of us
Dave's.
could.
Yeah, we'll blame it on Dave, even though.
Also,
he
you
has
in
nothing to
chat.
do with it.
Everyone in chat. I'm blaming all of you too. Any
know
of you
what?
could make a sweet.
know what?
You know what you should make? I want a cartoon with a cartoon bottle of Malort going into it, and then the Malort comes out, and the Malort liquid shoots out and spells "This Week in Weird."
That's very
Somebody-
funny.
Prioritize that.
Somebody get on that.
Listen, if somebody gifts 5 subs right now, I'll do it for next week.
You'll make that animation.
Guys,
Not
you are
that
missing an
specific one, but
opportunity
I'll
right
make
now.
the weekly weird this
Okay,
week in weird animation, and it will involve a butt and a bottle of Malort if that is the will of the people.
You're trying to extort money from them to do the thing.
This
that
is
you've been
how
meaning to do for
streaming
weeks.
works, baby.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I love you guys. You don't have to do it. You know I love you. Actually, in all honesty,
For $25, I'll finish making the stream.
Yeah, that's right. Listen.
Oh my God.
It's all free work. Listen. Don't spend five subs on me. Go support people in the Los Angeles fires. Go find a mutual aid organization. Go do something. Not to bring the vibe down, but for real, like I don't need it. I'm doing fine. Go help people who actually need it. Anyway, this week in Weird. Who's talking about
thanks
bananas?
for that segue, Dio. All right.
You're welcome. Yeah, way to follow it up, brother.
This one's for Cookie. Our first
boy.
story, monthly mystery bananas annoy residents.
Oh jeez.
I already love this story.
I'm already annoyed. I see Elon Musk's face. God damn it.
Yeah, I am
Get it
super
outta
annoyed
here.
by this, to be honest. Hold on.
Boys,
Keep
for
going.
over a year now.
Yeah.
Residents of the Nottinghamshire Road have been mystified by the sight of a fully intact peeled bananas appearing on a street corner on the second day of every month. That's
Okay.
for over a year.
How many?
Approximately 15 to 20 bananas are left each time, placed upon a plate opposite a nearby church.
What do they say about these bananas?
Well, my friend will message me to say, "Oh, the bananas are back today," said Claire Fenwick, a nearby resident.
Interesting.
While some residents are curious or bothered by the return of these mystery berries, which, by the way, bananas are berries. so you know.
Interesting.
What
Wait,
sub story?
Wait, what defines a berry?
Yeah, break that down for me.
I think it's that the seeds are on the inside or something. I don't
My
know
seeds
exactly
are on
what-
my
Oh, you
But
know
they
what?
really
That is
missed-
true. That is true because
Yeah.
bananas typically they used to have seeds.
What
and they
about
don't have seeds
strawberries?
They're not a berry.
on
What?
the outside. Outside. You know
Yeah.
what is a berry?
I don't think
Avocado.
What about a
Strawberries are actually a
cantaloupe?
berry.
Is a cantaloupe a goddamn berry?
I don't know. I don't think watermelon's a melon.
This is like a scientific definition you're
you
working off,
can-
and not a culinary definition.
Yeah,
you're
you
All
working
I'm
cannot-
off.
saying is they missed out calling them banana berries because that's an adorable name.
That
That
is
is
a
cute.
really good name.
That
is
is
a really
really
good name.
cute.
This reminds me of the like
Also-
D&D like difference between intelligence and wisdom is like intelligence is knowing that tomato is a fruit and wisdom is knowing not to put them in your fruit salad. Like,
Brilliant.
What-
That's a DM talking right there.
That's
Patrick,
true.
what about the people who don't know about them? What kind of stuff are they saying about it?
God damn it, guys. Wow. What berry? Said an unnamed resident from her house's window.
What's one of the
Fucking love
theories?
this article. All right, guys. Is this gonna be through all of my articles? Because
You just went first.
one of the prominent theories is that
Oh.
these bananas are a religious offering. In Hinduism, offering bananas is a common occurrence, with fruit representing abundance, fertility, and good fortune.
What other theories are
Ah.
there?
You son of a bitch, I'll tell you. Another theory is that someone is trying to feed the local wildlife, though the bananas remain relatively untouched by animals. A sign has recently been placed at the site requesting that the bananas no longer be placed there. To this day, the mysterious banana bringer has not been identified.
I feel like this is fairly benign and ultimately a
Sure.
good work because
Yeah.
even if like creatures don't eat them or anything like that, like you know, it becomes fertilizer. It helps the soil around there. Like, this is a victimless crime. This sign could get fucked. In my
Agreed.
opinion.
Agreed. Whoever's going out there being like, please, respectfully, no more bananas. Like, fuck off.
Yeah, what kind
Fuck
of
off.
fucking
Get
weird
stuffed,
banana
you
prude?
dweeb.
Yeah, get them out of here. This is
Also,
bullshit.
you want to figure out who fucking is putting the bananas out there. Which of your neighbors just lost their pet chimpanzee? It's them. They're looking for their pet
There you go.
chimpanzee.
Yeah,
Simple
there's at
math,
least
yeah.
like 2 or 3 months on that Chewy order before they re-up, and so they got to
Yeah.
cancel that.
What am I gonna do with all these
What are
bananas?
you
Oh
gonna do
my
with over
God.
100 bananas? Yeah.
There's I've been thinking about this kind of vandalism a lot lately because I am the kind of person who if there's like a control that I'm not meant to have access to, but I do have access to it, I will control it. There's the example that I have right now is at the urinals You're welcome. At the school where I teach, there's like a panel above one of the urinals.
It's a college for people wondering.
It's a college, and sometimes it's left openable, and there's some kind of a big metal water valve. And if it's left openable, I turn that water valve either on or off every single fucking time. And I think that that is good.
Terrorist. Wait, what? Wait a second. Are you fucking turning on or off a water valve, like thereby shutting off water, or turning it on when it's not meant to be whatever state it is currently in? You are a terrorist, dude. What?
Because
that's
I was thinking about
okay, Jim.
No, it's good. It's good because it's. I'm not doing damage to anything. It's like these bananas. I'm not doing damage to anything.
Still terrorism, Jim.
At the worst, it's a minor inconvenience. At best, it's confusion. And the more we can bring confusion to other people, the more we bring the idea that there's still magic in the world. That sometimes things happen for reasons we can't comprehend, right? It's good. Yeah, you should vandalize things in ways that don't damage things, unless, they're owned by a corporation that can afford lobbyists, in which case you should damage things.
Yeah, you should damage them for sure. I mean, never in a video game.
In a video game. Jeff Bezos.
That is you. Anyway, sorry, I derailed you, but I still think you're a terrorist, Jim. You're the Bin Laden of water switches. Valves.
Anything, any control. If I have buttons, I push buttons. I flip switches. Look,
it is a little bit.
As Cookie says, you don't want it turned. Close the cover. Yeah, if I have access to it, I'm gonna fuck with it.
That's fair.
And you all should too.
Anyway, the bananas. We were talking about bananas being left out in a field, Jim. Before you went on this.
They weren't being left out. By the way, just so you know, they were left out on a sidewalk across from a church on a plate. They weren't fertilizing shit.
But the person was considerate because they peeled it, because the peel is the part that you would slip on and shoot up into the air.
True.
Yeah, the middle of the banana, safe to leave. Safe to leave on a walkway.
It does feel like a weirdly passive-aggressive move to me for some reason. Like, leaving bananas on a plate opposite a church, just being like,
what's on the other? I feel the church feels like it's maybe a red herring here. Like what's on the other corners? What's it next to? What's it directly in front of?
Yeah. Thanks to your research, where is the other?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a gas station, a petrol station.
There's a petrol.
Are you on Google Maps right now?
Yeah. I'm looking up
because that's what I'm doing. I'm looking up Nottinghamshire Road.
Yeah.
That's right.
Is it in?
Please don't do this. This is not good TV.
Is it in Philadelphia? Is it in Philadelphia? Is this in Philly?
Moving on.
Yes, it's in Nottinghamshire, Philly.
That's what just came up when I searched it.
So, hey guys, a community theater is auditioning for a paranormal play.
Oh yeah?
Ooh.
That's right. The Dixon Community Theater in Dixon, California is auditioning major roles for their upcoming season premiere of Hamlet. Paranormal Activity.
Oh my god, is this part of the Paranormal Activity franchise?
I'd start watching again.
What roles are they looking for, Patrick?
Son of a bitch. Well, their modern take on Shakespeare's iconic tragedy is looking for it's Hamlet. Oh. It's King Claudius, Gertrude, the ghost of Hamlet's father, Polonius, and Ophelia.
Sick.
I was in a play called Something's Rotten in the State of Denmark, a parody of Hamlet where I played the king, King Claudius.
Yeah.
Did they do like did you use the original Shakespearean kind of language, or did they write new, fresh language?
Yeah, no, it was like half and half. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like that Romeo and Juliet movie.
Right. Where they had to engrave sword on all the guns to make it make sense.
Wait, oh no, that's the Leonardo DiCaprio one. I was thinking
of Tromeo.
What are you guys thinking? I was thinking of Tromeo and Juliet, which is not the
Oh.
same.
James Gunn's greatest triumph
His first film, his first written
Yeah.
work. Yeah.
and best.
hmm Guys, did you know that the guy in charge of Superman used to write exploitive near porno movies? I don't think anyone knows that. Anyway, moving on.
Feels appropriate for Superman though.
Jim, were you ever in a play? Seeing as we're
I-
just...
I was in like some church things when I was a youth, but never really no.
Yeah. I was in a French adaptation of The Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly.
I
Do you
don't know
speak
why
French?
she swallowed that fly.
I do, yeah. Well, I used
Alright.
to,
Oh.
but it's been decades separated between me and
Who were
Francine.
you? Were you the old lady? Were you the
I was the
fly?
horse that inevitably
Nice.
killed the bitch. Yeah,
I'm like,
I-
yeah. She ate. She.
you
her
were
eyes
wait,
too
wait,
big
wait,
for
you
her
were
stomach.
the horse that killed the fucking old lady?
Yeah, she ate me and then she burst. That was too much. My exact words were "Tu es folle, je suis grand que toi, je suis plus grand que toi," or something like that, which means, "You're crazy. I'm too big. You shouldn't eat me. You'll die." And she
Should have
didn't
listened
listen.
to you.
She
Should
didn't
have
listen.
listened to you.
Nah.
I
She was like,
the-
"No, I need you to stomp on this otter that I just ate." I don't remember how the.
was
I
this
don't
a
remember.
play on stage?
In an elementary school auditorium,
Fair
yes.
enough. Fair enough. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I was.
What the fuck were we talking about, guys?
I'm community
Oh.
theater. This is we're
That's
talking
right,
about theater.
Dixon Community Theater. Yeah,
That's
according
right.
to the DCT's posting, their reimagining of Hamlet will feature contemporary dialogue and retro hip visuals,
What does that
set
mean?
against a haunting alternative music soundtrack.
Boo.
Also, what do they when they say alternative music? Do they mean like the Goo Goo Dolls?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my god, just Iris blaring.
Many days go by, glycerine.
Banquo, is that you? No, yeah.
I'm back in. I'm back in.
I hate that. I truly hate that. I truly hate like every Shakespeare adaptation that tries to put it in like a fucking cool hip like this is fucking Much Ado About Nothing set in 1920s New Orleans. It's like, go fuck yourself, dude. Like it's not that interesting, okay?
What
Like
about
it's
the
not
Lion
for-
King?
That's a little different. That's
It's a little different only because you had
What
Elton
about 10
John
Things I
scoring.
Hate About You?
Oh, 10 things
Again,
I
that feels.
meh. I
mean,
I don't have any love for that movie. Meh.
I don't
Goodbye,
like 10 Things
Batman.
I Hate About You, but it has nothing to do with its Shakespearean origin.
Yeah, I want pure.
I hate it
Shakespeare.
on its own.
The
on
only
its own
the only one I think that is
merits.
good is the this is my most film school take. Throne of Blood.
Oh.
Shrek?
Throne of Blood.
I don't know that one.
That's the Akira Kurosawa Macbeth.
Oh, right.
Throne of Blood is fucking.
You don't
rad.
like
Uh,
Fortress? Is that
I
right?
wasn't. But this is not a comment.
What's his other?
It's not a comment on Akira Kurosawa. It's a comment on Shakespeare. Fortress is
Well,
not
right,
a
but
Shakespeare play.
Isn't it?
Is
I
it?
think it is.
Oh, you might be right. I might
Hamlet in
not know.
Space with Evan Stone? Yeah.
That was your favorite of the Evan Stone features you were watching.
Mhm.
Guys, if you're wondering what Evan Stone is, I'll let you Google it anyway.
Figure it out.
Oh, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Ron and Throne of Blood.
Yeah, yeah.
Ron,
I've
Ronald.
actually never seen
my
that.
favorite Kurosawa movie.
There you go.
Ronald. It's not true. My favorite Kurosawa movie is High and Low, since we're not talking about anything that
That's
matters.
fair. That's fair. Speaking of nothing that matters, what is the DCT? DCT?
Nothing else matters. That's
Oh,
the
wait, we already
soundtrack.
did it.
DTC team said, Dio, that this adaptation breathes fresh life into the classic story. It's Shakespeare for the modern age, which we really need. They claim that they will use ghostly apparitions and chilling soundscapes to
Okay.
blur the line between the living and the dead.
They're gonna
Auditions
bring
will
out
be held on the 13th and 14th
Kim
of this month.
Kardashian's dad.
All right. Yeah, what? What is chilling? Never mind. You know what? I
Again, it's
support
Bush's
community.
glycerin.
That's right.
Glycerin.
Glycerin.
Oh god.
We're doing so good tonight,
I
guys.
know we're
Yeah.
crushing it. This is our first
Oh,
first weekly weird of the new year, baby.
The 12 of
I'm
you that
glad
are
we
watching, you
pre-gamed.
guys are the best. Everyone else
That's
is
true.
missing out.
I know.
The other
Get him in here, guys.
20 billion people in the
Call
world are
up a
missing
friend.
out.
Yeah, call up a friend and bring him in.
We are on a fucking roll.
Hey guys, guess what happened in Ireland?
A guy found a pot of gold and then got beat up by a smaller guy.
Wow.
Probably, but a suspicious yellow man has spooked the Irish.
I was close.
Were you though?
And maybe
Yeah.
I couldn't get the video to load, but apparently there's a fucking video of this guy in yellow.
Bananas?
Video is loading.
They called him the Banana Man. Yeah, that's a fucking lie, Dio. That will load for the rest of the stream.
You know what?
Police in
I'm gonna
County
keep it
Derry,
open
what's
for
up?
the rest of the stream.
Yeah. Let's
Awesome.
see.
So, police in County Derry, Ireland, are looking for a mysterious man only known as the Yellow Man. After a video taken by Gerard
sorry, Patrick.
McFerrin.
I believe he's known as the Yellow Man.
The
Yeah.
Yellow Man. After a video taken by Gerard
There
McFerrin
you
shows
go.
a man dressed in all yellow and wearing a white mask and a black wig walking alongside the road at midnight on December 27th.
Is he?
McFerrin tried to question the man about his attire, but he was unresponsive. What, Dio?
Did he have a small monkey who was very curious about this world around him?
Yeah, he had a tall ranger's hat. Yeah,
That's correct. Yeah, yeah.
good stuff.
Thank you.
Uh,
I'll be drinking now.
Several
I'll
reports
be
of a
drinking.
yellow man has since been reported. Some claiming he was armed when seen. It was all
Well,
very strange,
Most
said
people have 2
McFerrin.
arms.
You're right. He mostly ignored me and kept walking. All he said was it wasn't him, and that he couldn't get the mask off.
Oh, it's like the
Police
Jim
are
Carrey
carrying out a
movie.
proactive patrol
Mm.
and ask that anyone report any suspicious activity.
Guys,
So
call in.
I managed to get a picture of him on this. Maybe if you keep scrolling down,
Did
you'll
you?
see a picture of him. He's wearing a large raincoat with a yellow hood and like knee-high yellow boots. And
I'm
I
an
didn't get to
idiot.
see him with the mask or the wig, but that's some creepy shit. And McFerrin also said that he was
It's
he
a
was
baby.
fumbling in his pocket, which is where a lot of the people who had seen the video were speculating that he was armed.
Where did
Okay.
you? Where am I scrolling?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I tried Googling Irish Yellow Man and you get a lot of
Ugh,
candy.
That's a little.
That's just a road you don't want to go down on.
Yeah,
Google.
that's a little. Ooh.
No, there's a candy called a Yellow Man.
Did he
There's
kill
an
Mr.
Irish
Bobby?
candy called the Yellow Man, and that is what you get.
Patrick, I think Golden D brings up a good question. Did he kill Mr. Body with a candlestick in the dining room?
Oh, he's not yellow.
Or
He's
he be
mustard.
talking about Colonel Mustard.
I might have. Was he?
Mr. Body. That's
That's right.
great.
That's good.
Reference to the movie.
That is-
Perfect.
That's the reference to the game too. It's Mr. Body.
Only if you
Is
read
he
the
called
fucking
Mr.
rules
Body
like
in
a
the game?
dweeb.
I've never. I didn't know
Yeah.
they named the corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Who reads
Fair.
that stuff?
You guys
man?
don't
Yeah.
know fucking Clue lore. You guys aren't even Clue
Yeah,
heads.
my
dude.
bad.
It's true.
Right, shame me on the stream. Thanks.
That's right. Yeah.
I agree. I'm not a clue.
I shamed Jim too. To be fair.
God, get me through this. The next one. Accused killer credits Goblin Doll for helping him.
Oh my god.
I translated this article from Spanish.
Hell
Did
yeah.
you?
This
Great.
is
Of my
that's
friend
doing the
Google.
Oh, I have
real
a Halo.
work.
Oh, it's gone.
Now,
For
after
a second
an
there, I was,
8-month
oh, look at me. I'm a
Look
saint.
at this guy. That is the face of a goblin worshipping psycho right there in the middle.
But
What, me?
honestly,
Dio?
That's the goblin.
This guy in the middle.
yeah, that's the guy. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can like center this for people.
I'm Goblin.
see this.
Goblin
That's the
snacks every
Goblin,
night.
right
Enhance.
there.
There you go. There's the goblin.
Enhance.
Oh, yeah.
So after an 8-month investigation, 23-year-old Kevin Arias Ferrero, maybe I got that right,
I think
was arrested for the murder of 2 people back in April of 2024. He was apprehended after a wild chase with officers in which he struck a police officer with his motorcycle before crashing it.
Whoa.
wow.
Yeah. During the resulting interrogation, Ferrero told detectives that he was able to evade capture for so long due to the help of a diabolical goblin that was inhabited by a sinister spirit. He claimed that he would pray to the spirit every morning at 4 a.m., except on the day of his fateful arrest. He forgot to, or for whatever reason, pray to him.
That's why you
The
got
The
goblins.
doll's whereabouts are currently unknown.
Ah,
Ooh.
He's out there, man.
That's
So
why you
got-
doubt
there.
that that's a picture of the actual goblin, unless like
Yeah.
Ferrero took.
he
the
probably.
picture.
I bet he has pictures.
Yeah, maybe that
Yeah.
was through his iPhone or something.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you got to pay tribute to Fartbuckle every day. You know?
Yeah, dude.
Wait,
John Fartbuckle,
where was
owner
this?
of Garfield.
That's right.
This,
Wait.
well, I know that Ferrero was Colombian, so I'm gonna guess Colombia.
Oh, gotcha.
A fair guess.
Nah.
Does the
Interesting.
Duende
Hey.
have a name?
Does who?
The Duende says Golden D. I assume that's the little goblin.
It's Gerthantaclops.
Gerthantaclops?
Yes,
Wow.
the unholy.
love
You
that.
didn't even fucking
Gotta
hesitate for a second.
I know I know my goblin lore. I may not know my clue lore, but I know my goblin demon lord lore.
You know what?
All right.
I get it. I respect.
And boys, that's
Yes.
all I have to say about that.
That's all I have to say about that.
I'll say something at you if you're
All
looking
right.
for more things to be said.
I want to know what else was
Mhm.
weird this week, Jim.
There was a UFO spotted over the bananas. Oh, Bahamas. Sorry. 3 people were on board a private jet. 2 pilots and Cassandra Martin, the flight attendant, seen here. I didn't realize until after I read all this that there's a video where they probably say all the same stuff, but smarter. She was the flight
That's
attendant.
muted.
They were flying. Yes, because I'm talking still. They were flying to Fort Lauderdale, cruising way over the Bahamas. According to Martin, air traffic control reached out to the jet, said that they were seeing a foreign object on their radars, and asked for a visual inspection with their eyeballs.
But Jim,
Yeah,
how did she shoot the video?
she shot a video on her cell phone out the side window of the plane. She says that she only saw one
interesting.
object, but the pilot said they saw 2. And that they were this object, presumably. It was a white orb. It turns green at some point. It's surrounded by some kind of electrical field.
How long
and
did
it darted.
she film it for?
I don't know how long she filmed it for, but it stayed with them for about 45 minutes.
Oh, interesting.
Zipping around above their
Oh,
height.
okay.
And then disappeared. But again, I don't know if that means it like whoop disappeared or like it was 45 minutes, so they weren't just paying attention to that, you know?
Sounds like
they
somebody
looked
didn't
away.
do their research.
Look, I read the article. If someone didn't do research, it's the journalist that I'm stealing this from.
It's the journalist that we are
This is
citing our
NBC
sources.
Miami's fault. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are literally looking at the people who did their research, so you know,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Is this
Anyway,
her?
that's her.
Oh.
That's her.
That's her, and that's the
Golden D
object.
says she's hot.
All right.
I think he was talking about the lady at the beginning of the video.
I think that was the same lady.
Was it?
Her.
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'm not. We're not doing this. That's not the kind of.
Doesn't
shit
matter.
we run.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Speaking of Airbnb,
Oh,
Oh,
they
okay.
recently offered a
Did we?
refund.
did we
Yeah,
speak about Airbnb?
Yeah, you guys won't shut up about Airbnb.
Got it.
They recently offered a refund due to the demeanor of a ghost. Brief disclaimer: this story is recounted to this article and therefore to us by Brian Chesky, who's the CEO of Airbnb, who is both a billionaire and a major funder of AI. So he deserves to be liquidated, but we will listen to his story
I'm sorry.
regardless. Yeah.
Nothing, Jim.
Okay.
We should move on.
According to this actual monster, there's some people who have a house listed on
Pictured here.
Airbnb, and yeah, pictured there. And in the Airbnb listing, they mentioned that they have a friendly ghost in the house named Stanley. And some people recently called in to complain. I don't know how recently. Because they wanted a full refund because they said they were being harassed by a ghost. And the Airbnb team was like, sorry, what are you talking about? And they were like, there's a ghost. His name is Stanley. He's in the house. He's harassing us. And they went and looked at the posting and they were like, it says in the posting that there's a ghost in the house. So you knew there was a ghost named Stanley in the house before you booked the house. We're not going to give you a refund. and the people who were staying there said, it says he's a friendly ghost, and actually he is a prick.
Oh, have you guys known anybody in real life, like alive, named Stanley?
I've met
just
a
the guy
bottle
from The
named
Office.
Stanley.
No.
There's a guy named Stan Lee that's in a
ever-
lot of movies.
Get out of here. I've never met a Stanley in my life, or a Stan.
What about Stanley
yeah.
Yelnats? You're good friends with Stanley Yelnats.
That's from Holes, Jim. That's not
Ah,
a real
shit.
character.
I thought you remember that summer where we went to that summer camp and they made us lose weight by digging trenches. We were looking for some kind of a
Jim, have you
gold
seen
or
me?
something.
I
There were
haven't lost
lizards.
weight
There were
since
lizards
2021.
that were super poisonous.
Oh my god, of course my wife knows a Stan.
Does she?
No, Stan. All right.
I know a Stan. You know
Stanley
a Stan?
Parable.
Yeah, I played Stanley Parable. True. You know someone named Standard? That's
It's kind of awesome.
I mean, we all stan a king.
that's true. We do all stand a king. Anyway, moving on.
According to this, somewhere in this article, there's a audio recording, but when I tried to look at it without ad blockers on, it just turned into all ads. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I
hard
don't-
disagree. I don't.
The opposite of blocking ads, man. What's up with
Oh,
that?
you mean the
Don't like it.
article about a fucking billionaire wants to
Yeah.
monetize you? Crazy.
Yeah, dude.
It's like the weirdest thing of all. Anyway.
In Ohio news, as we do every week,
Ew.
an Ohio hunter spots a squatch, baby. Andrew
wait.
Baum. Yes.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom. And his stepfather Sean spent the afternoon of December 28th
There he
setting up a
is.
tree stand. There's a little fella on a 150-acre plot of farmland they have. They finished shortly before nightfall, which in December in Ohio is like 4 p.m.
True.
And sat in the stand admiring the view. There weren't leaves on the trees, so they could see for hundreds and thousands of miles. While scanning the fields, Andrew saw a figure that seemed just a little too large, striding through
How
the dead
large?
grass, not running. It's too large. Not running, but moving faster than a person generally ought to be able to move. He
Oh.
couldn't exactly lock in with how big they were, but he was like, that person's a little too big, a little too fast, a little too casually strolling through this field of dead grass. I'm writing a poem.
That was beautiful.
Continue.
Thank you. He didn't have a phone or optics or anything with him, so he wasn't able to get a closer look. He saw it with his eyeballs, and it was a couple fields away, in another person's land. According to the reporter,
feel like a
Greg
poem
Call of
anymore.
WFMD. Sorry? Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you meant the poem.
Iambic
I burned out my-
pentameter. Yeah. Let's go.
According to Greg Call of WFMD of Ohio, they've reached out and spoken to the property owner, who says he's aware of the incident, but doesn't want to comment because he doesn't want people to come a-hunting Bigfoots.
He's hiding a Bigfoot.
He's hiding.
Which sounds like he's hiding.
Yeah.
He might.
It
be
sounds like a
Bigfoot.
Harry and the Henderson situation.
is
to
This
me.
it is.
That's
Very,
Absolutely.
very a Henderson's. Yeah. Agreed.
They reached out to the owner of the property, John Lithgow, who said, "Please leave me alone."
Why are you talking to me?
Yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh.
Buh.
UFOs? Guys, UFOs? Have you heard of them?
Yep.
Yeah, kind of.
Love them.
A little.
This story's not about UFOs, it's just about FOs. Because, friends,
F
some
you,
assholes
Jim.
don't think things
I'm
are awful
sorry.
enough yet.
I'm sorry. F you, Jim. I don't want to hear about F.
No, FO, FO, FO.
No, F you, Jim. No, I meant what I said.
Leo Kayali, formerly of Tesla, wants to take that company's proposed self-driving Uber business model and put it in between our roadways and traditional airspace. You know, where there isn't currently a ton of congestion.
Oh my god.
He wants there to be that. It's like flying cars, except they're saucers. And not cars at all. 14 feet across, moving 250 miles an hour, piloted by an uncaring, unthinking algorithm that will presumably be trained in our cities with nobody's permission. They'll probably crash all over the place, kill a bunch of people, and no wealthy asshole will ever face jail time or even pay a reasonable fine because of it. They'll probably get a tax break or government funding.
Yeah.
So make sure you find your local community. Local action is all we have left.
Right.
They're currently testing self-driving cars in my neighborhood. They have been for the last year or so. And my
More
partner
than
and
a
I throw
year.
chunks of metal at them when they
Fair.
drive by
Fair.
because
No,
there's nobody in them to stop you.
I
So we're
always,
gonna have to find something more substantial for these.
I always try to pit maneuver one if I see one in my car.
Yeah.
Just to see
Right, you're
what
like,
it
if I
is.
juke at it, it's programmed to get out of my way.
Yeah,
you can
if
cut
I
them off.
ride up on its
and you can-
ass, it doesn't get a fucking, like, what does it do then,
Yeah, exactly.
Now it will learn what
Guys-
it's like to actually fucking drive in this goddamn city. Anyway, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah. They're
Jim.
not testing them in Massachusetts. Yeah.
Side note, that was the best piece of unbiased journalism I've ever heard.
That is true.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
my God.
I live to be unbiased.
What the fuck are these renderings, by the way? Like, what
Beautiful.
am I looking at?
They're
The fuck-
beautiful.
I'm looking at
He
Flight
aims-
of the Navigator in this bullshit. Like,
Yeah,
what
yes.
am I looking at?
But like worse CGI than 1980.
Yeah, this looks so
or whatever.
shit.
This-
What the
He says he's gonna
fuck
have
is he
them-
doing?
He says he's gonna have them certified for use in the U.S. by 2027 and around Europe by 2030.
Oh my! I mean, I do appreciate the Ray Harryhausen fucking poster in the middle
Yeah.
of this. I don't understand why Da Vinci's here. Or
They say it's based on Da Vinci. The design is based on Da Vinci's drawings.
oh,
Cool.
go
I'm sure he
get
loves that.
fucked. I'm so
Yeah.
fucking never mind. I'm so... anyway, fuck Tesla. Anyway, that's all I have to
Speaking
say.
of UFOs,
Oh,
NASA wants to bring Martian life to Earth, but I don't really want to talk about it. Dio, do you want to tell us about it?
I will tell you all about it, guys. Listen. NASA's playing a deadly game, guys, and you guys better be prepared because they are trying to bring back a Martian rock that they believe might hold the key to life. The Perseverance rover, are you familiar? It's a rover on Mars that's been there since 2021. Has already
it
gathered
Roving?
rove if you want to rove around the world. Yeah. It has been gathering what scientists might think point to life rocks that contain potentially microbial life or little green death ray variety of life. Okay, we don't know. We're unsure. We don't know what kind of things we're bringing back, but they want to bring it back. Right now, they are playing around with two different means of transporting these rocks back to Earth, either using the
Big trampoline, clown cannon, conveyor belt,
This guy is
closer.
John at NASA.
the Star Trek portal,
There you
Yeah.
go.
parachute.
Closer. They are trying to use a space crane
No!
to bring it back. That is the in-house NASA method. That's the way they.
equally dumb to everything I just said.
That's actually, you think it's dumb, Jim, but that's how they got the Perseverance
do.
rover to Mars to begin with.
With a
okay,
space crane?
Space cranes. Yes. So like a little
You know what the problem with the space crane is that it picks up the Perseverance and it carries it almost to the drop site, and then it loosens up a little bit, and the Perseverance just drops just short, and you don't get it out the chute.
I mean, that's only
Rigged.
a personal problem, Jim. That's all.
What?
Damn.
You guys don't all have that problem with your space cranes?
You'll love this though. Their other option, Jim, is
mm.
using private fucking technology
Of
from
course.
some
Of course it
fucking
is.
tech company to bring it back. They don't want to say what that would be because
Sure.
oh no, proprietary bullshit. Anyway, hopefully NASA will wise up and not bring back these Martian death rocks, considering that. even
And
if they
that's why
are
you have to give
behind-
your Bezos bucks to Dio, so
That's
that
right.
Jeff Bezos can't fund this.
More Bezos bucks to
For
me. I will fund the Dio space program. We will send
Yes.
Jim to Mars.
We will do this show. I'll be remote on Mars. There'll be a 45-second delay.
That's
it'll be
true.
horrible.
18 minutes actually. It would be the delay.
Wow.
It's substantial. Anyway, Golden D will be glad. I am covering probably the most serious story all night.
Oh, I almost.
Bigfoot kills 2 hunters. Okay.
Whoa.
2 men were found dead. This is kind of serious. Listen, I know we do like a funny, goofy show, but this one is a little bit serious. 2 men were found dead in Washington State after the pair went missing while hunting for Bigfoot. The 2 were reported missing after they hadn't returned from their trip to the Guilford Pinchot National Forest. I don't think I'm saying that right, but it's in
Branson Pinchot. Is it
might
named
be that.
after the guy from Perfect Strangers?
Guilford Pinchot, I think.
His brother.
But they were looking for proof of Sasquatch, and they weren't found when it came Christmas time, and people reported them missing. The search involved 60 volunteers as well as dogs, aircrafts, drones, and a Coast Guard helicopter scouring the heavily wooded and brutally cold forest that they were eventually found in. The Skamania, I don't think I'm saying that right.
Yeah, you are.
Skamania?
Scamania. I was a part of Scamania back in 1997.
You do look like you have still been experiencing Skamania once. at
Has
least
this
once
fella
a year.
skanked recently? Maybe.
Maybe. I skanked. I'm upset at my own answer about the weekly weird earlier. Like, I had a much weirder week. I was in fucking Mexico. I didn't even say anything about
That's
it.
what I thought you were going
I
to talk
totally
about.
did not. It just like, whoo. Technically, it was more than a week ago. Anyway, the
Whatever.
weather conditions in the area were awful around the Cascade Mountains where the 2 were found. And freezing rain and snow, and additionally to plummeting temperatures, contributed to their death. They were found. It was clearly they died from exposure to the elements. I just want to say this for everybody that listen, it's all fun looking for Bigfoots and various other cryptids and whatnot. Just like go in prepared. Like the sheriff's office were like, clearly these 2 weren't prepared, and I hate to read in between the lines, but like, you don't go into the woods without an adequate amount of preparation, okay? It's like, it can be fun, but by God, if you're going in the winter, fucking make sure you're able to survive at least 3 to 4 nights, okay? Because they did not. Anyway. That is that story. Welcome in, Midnight Max. Unclear whether Bigfoot had anything to do with it, but if I know Bigfoot, and I do, he's been on the show.
Personally, yeah.
Yeah.
He's not a murderer, okay? Usually people try to find him, he just fucks off.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm gonna
got to them. They might
Just
have
leaves
survived,
them to
yeah.
die.
That's right.
He
Now-
steals their food and
Yeah.
all their fire making supplies.
Look for Sass found Yeti. That's exactly right.
Yeah. Yeah, you looking for
Guys, for our last story, I think we're breaking new ground on Weekly Weird in the sense
Okay.
that we don't often cover sports, right?
That seems true. That feels
I don't
accurate
think
to me.
we've covered a
Yeah,
sporting
not even
event
once.
one time.
An
Episode
emo
20.
festival once. Not even.
I'm trying to think
close.
of a sport we would cover. I can't.
Quidditch.
Jim,
Refuse. Yeah.
would you be shocked to hear that we're going to cover college football
Yes.
tonight?
That seems deeply unweird, Dio.
No, it is
Yeah.
weird. We're going to talk about the Duke's Mayo Bowl.
All right.
Listen, we don't
Are they
get
playing in Mayo?
No, but now we have maybe 2.5 sports fans in our audience who may be interested to hear that the Minnesota Golden Gophers beat Virginia Tech for their 8th straight bowl game in the Duke's Mayo Bowl. Why are we
Hell yeah,
talking
Golden
about
Gophers.
the Mayo Bowl? Well,
No idea.
I mean, it's funny.
will show you a picture of what they do when they win the Mayo Bowl.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
Oh, what a nightmare.
That's
Looks like
right.
Dio drinking his eggnog during Christmas class.
Listen,
dude.
you get fucked. All right,
Oh.
that eggnog is delicious and nutritious. Take a look at this. That's a picture, but if you want to see live capture, here
I
we
mean,
go.
yeah.
Oh god, it's gonna be so thick. Oh.
He should not be wearing clothes.
Okay.
This is clearly fetish content. and they're doing it wrong.
Look
That's
at
all I'm
this.
saying.
Yeah.
Oh, he
tried to taste
almost
it.
tasted
Don't
it, but he
taste it.
didn't. He was like, eh. I bet you get extra money from Dukes if you eat a little bit. And,
Right.
and you're like,
the mascot
yum,
guy
and he
was
just
the
couldn't
goal
bring
at
himself to.
Crossfire.
Who?
What's
How
that?
did they select the sacrifice?
He won. He's the winning coach for the
He's the
Mayo
winning
Bowl.
coach.
He's
He
the
Okay.
winning
one guy
coach.
doesn't
So it's
win a
like
football
Gatorade,
coach. Okay,
but
He's the coach.
way
Yeah.
worse.
which is like, what does the coach do? He just hangs out on the side.
You've
I like how
never watched
horrified this
football
dude is.
at all. You've never watched football.
He's not
even
on the
once.
field, Dio.
Never one time have you. You don't understand football. It's fine. It's fine.
I've actually watched a lot of football. I was in the high school marching band.
Wow. Yet you didn't absorb any of it.
I watched a bunch of teenagers lose a lot of football.
Well, that guy right there, I'm just gonna mute it. That guy right there is PJ Fleck. He is this year's donkey, and he took it in
PJ
stride.
Flem.
The tradition apparently goes all the way back to the bygone year of 2021. And if you were curious how
That guy's my
this
favorite.
tradition has evolved, here
I'm not, but go ahead.
here is the very first dunk.
Cookie, I would also
of
taste
all-
it.
Where? Ooh!
Oh!
Ooh! Yeah,
That's a thicker, more yellow mayonnaise.
Yeah, they
this is the
learned to
first
thin
one.
it out a little bit.
They also
Someone
learned
brought
not
in
to
the
hit the
helmet.
guy in the
they
fucking
whacked him.
brain.
yeah, dude.
They fucking that guy.
Bashed him in the bean, baby.
Listen, this guy's never won a football game ever since.
Oh,
Like, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. They
Usually
apparently
the
have
players
to
end up with
stir
concussions.
the mayo for 30 minutes before the dunk. They have since trained up their donkeys so
Sure.
that something like this never happens again.
Or just got
Uh,
slightly taller people, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. But yeah, that's the Duke's Mayo.
Yeah, which one
Mayo
of them dropped the
Bowl.
ball there? The one on the right.
Yeah, for sure. for sure.
Dio,
Yes.
how many subs?
To fucking dunk Mayo.
Yeah.
Oh.
I will get dunked in. God, that's so much fucking mayo, dude. I think it's
Yeah.
like 5 gallons of mayo. How much
yeah,
would
You
that
gotta
looks
even
price
like.
that
cost me
shit
to
and then come
make?
back with an answer.
That's a good
Yeah,
question.
it's gotta
How
be
expensive
like,
is
it's gotta be like 100, dude. Like I can't like
Can't just
God.
be spending all your stream funds on mayo. You've
right,
got
That's right.
Malort to buy.
I know. This will dip into the Malort purchases, but yeah. But here we are. This is the Mayo Bowl, guys. That was this week in Weird. Hope you
Yay, we did
yay graphic and graphic.
Yay!
How many tubs? That is the correct
How many tubs?
ask. Well, guys, what are we covering this week?
We have a sponsorship.
Oh, right.
I'm so
We have
happy.
an obligation.
Hold on.
Our
Let me-
first sponsorship of the new year.
That's right.
Oh,
That's right.
2025.
It's
We're
true.
back, baby.
We're back, baby.
Trip to Costco. Doom Smiling, I don't know anything about the ritualistic sacrifice of the Pop-Tart Bowl, but I am curious.
Yeah.
And we'll look it up later unless you want to drop something in the Weekly Weird Discord. In which case, I'll look at it without looking it up.
That's right.
Because I'm a
Gypsy
lazy
Rose
boy.
Update episode.
Yeah!
I will go to Costco if you guys donate. I'll make it 20. We'll say 20 subs. That's a reasonable amount.
They sell
Maybe.
mayo already in Gatorade tubs. Perfect. So you
Do
can just
they
push the
really?
little spout onto your bread.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, there's a lot
Yes.
happening around the world, and sometimes there's so much to think about that my fucking little brain gets clogged up on all of the thoughts. All these ideas and competing narratives just slam into each other like buses on an interstate in a Tony Scott film. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
You boys know about having so many thoughts that your brains just jam up on them, right, guys?
Oh,
I don't know
yeah,
about
yeah,
anything
yeah.
else.
Tony Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Man on fire.
Man on fire, man on fire. Well, our friends at Unicorp have the tool that just might be what we need. The Brain Pick.
Oh,
fuck.
finally.
That's right, guys. Sure, you can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you shouldn't. But shouldn't you also be able to pick your brain? Yes.
Yes.
Yes is the answer to that question. Sure, many less than reputable sources will sell you nootropic.
Nootropics. This is what Joe
Nootropic,
Rogan.
yeah.
Joe
Brain
Rogan
pills.
is the source.
Yeah. No, I know it well. I definitely reviewed this before I read it. Nootropic brain pills with all kinds of claims, unsupported by science. But you know what science does support? Brain picks. From the trepanation to lobotomization, medical science has a long history of reporting benefits from poking holes right here in the skull. The Brain Pick has nearly infinite uses. You can poke flesh deep in to let a little blood out, or jab all the way through to the bone to release that pressure that just builds up, guys. I mean, it's nuts. You can even jab into the throbbing flesh of your brain if you want to isolate specific thoughts or feelings. You guys know how you can just pinpoint a thought. I have a lot of thoughts up here. Sometimes they're over here. Occasionally they're over here. But I don't
Sometimes
wanna
they
mess
go
with
in
those.
circles and I
That's
get
true.
off balance.
Yeah. Sad? Poke it out. Hungry? Poke the hunger, baby. Too horny? Poke it. Not enough? Not horny enough? Poke it harder. Your Aunt Marjorie won't leave you alone, texting you all the time about how it's because of you and people like you that California is on fire. Poke that brain, my friend. Nearly any problem can be addressed with the Brain Pick. Another fine product of Unicorp, the only company. That's right, guys. That's right. Get yours
God bless
today.
that company.
That's
I don't
right.
know why they give us money, but they sure fucking just dole it out.
They really do. They really do. Congratulations to Midnight Max for Don't Put It in Your Ass.
First one.
Nice.
First one to say don't put it in your ass.
That's right. Don't speak of
Utterly
horny and the
surprising for this stream.
That's right. That is truly surprising for the stream. And if you want to see more ass, tune in tomorrow at 11.
For more ass than you'll ever need.
That's more ass than you'll want to see. Actually, that's not true. I have very little booty. It's going to be very upsetting for everyone. I'm a better belly dancer than I am a booty shaker. So
You could just paint an ass crack down the middle of the belly
Oh yeah.
and do them backwards. Backward
Listen.
squats.
don't tell people
Hell
what my
yes.
secret is going to be, Jim. Guys, what are we covering today?
Ghost.
Ourselves in mayonnaise.
Ghosts!
Ghosts?
That's right, guys. We're going to talk about the worst locations to be haunted. Let me just make that a little nicer for everyone.
Can you make Patrick a little nicer also? I'm just kidding. You're the nicest of the three
Hi,
of us.
friend Jim. Joe's
Finally.
adjusted my nicety setting.
Yeah. I used the brain pick.
I
Yeah.
finished my spritzer. 5 shots of vodka, and I'm feeling real nice.
Super nice up. Are you switching over to wine now?
I am. I'm now drinking white wine.
Spritzer damn
wonderful
near
decision.
killed her.
It's good to follow
Oh,
vodka with white wine, right?
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
that's the
Vodka
saying, right?
before wine. I'm feeling so fine. Wine before
That's how it goes.
vodka. Let's go eat some latkes. Because otherwise I'm going to puke if I don't get some oily potato in my belly.
Oh my god, I could go for some oily potato right the fuck now, but that's because
Yeah, me
I've had
too.
lots of whiskey. Anyway, moving on. Guys, we're going to rate the places you would least like to find out were haunted. Okay? So, I'm drunk. That's what we're doing.
Cool.
I feel a lot like Santa Claus in the Christmas clash. I feel
Christmas clash,
like
yeah.
a lot like it. Patrick, you're gonna take the wheel here. What's this? Is
What
this
a terrible
house?
time to give me this responsibility.
just-
What do we say? Look at this. We got a tier system. We got a bunch of fucking shit right here. Look at
That's
all
right.
this fancy shit.
This is how we prep for
Oh,
the show,
boy.
guys. Yeah, that's right. So here's our tier list. We got at the very top, get an old and young priest. That's to say, at the very top, worst. Okay, that is the worst. You're wanting to call
verging
in.
on demonic. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. You want to call on, you know, your local
Father
priest.
Arrakis,
That's right. That's right.
and that's all I remember. Timothy?
I think so.
What are the
yeah,
priests?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that right?
I don't remember.
Yeah, yeah. The
I
young
don't
one was
remember.
Timmy.
Wow.
Yeah, because his mom. Yeah. Why do you do this to me, Timmy?
Right below
Sorry.
this, we've got Call the Ghostbusters, who more than likely will handle your ghost problem, but not without a few.
They're gonna fuck up your shit.
That's right. You
Yeah.
know, they're gonna blow up the library that you
Yeah.
live in, presumably.
Yeah.
Right
Mhm.
below that.
Also, congratulations on your library house. We're all
Sure.
jealous.
I mean, for
Yeah,
real.
for real.
Sell to Zach Baggins is our next step down. Then we have Annoyingly Apparicious. I think I said that right. Apparicious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
nice.
perfect pronunciation.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
totally
this, Aperol spritz is appalicious. Apparition.
not. And then we've got It's Just Squirrels in the D tier. And then finally, if we like the haunting and if we're chill with having the haunting, Casper Can Hang. Guys.
Will we think any of these places are improved by being haunted? Who knows? But we wanted
Maybe,
the
yeah.
option there, you
That's
know?
right,
Maybe.
That's right. That's right.
Maybe.
I think
That's
Jim,
for you to help us to determine, chat.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can vote or you can call us on the telephone.
That's right.
That's right.
I'm
Yeah.
pointing way
One of
up. Way
That's
up.
so up, so far up. Anything in Ohio is improved by ghosts. Fair enough, Doomsday.
There you go.
As a Midwesterner, I agree.
I
Guys,
don't think we put Ohio on the list, but we should have.
those. We
That's right.
should have.
we really should have. Yeah, the entire state of Ohio.
Yeah.
Guys, what do we got here? What's our first one? Is this just a mansion house?
That's an abandoned asylum.
Abandoned
Gotcha.
Asylum. A classic place to be haunted.
Got it. Got it.
Man.
First off, abandoned asylum. Interesting. Interesting. So, like, let's take two steps here. Just define our terms, right? Like, first off, a haunting. We're talking about ghosts, spirits that originate with a human form. That we're not talking about demonic possessions here. We're not talking about
Sure.
demonic influences here. We're talking about
Right.
human-made ghosts. All in our case,
Yeah.
all American ghosts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now we are in a asylum. First off,
Yeah.
I'm saying I expect that shit to be haunted. If I walk
Sure.
into an asylum, I'm not
Abandoned
gonna
asylum?
Be surprised.
Abandoned.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not
Right.
gonna be surprised.
You're almost hoping for a haunting here.
That's
Hoping
true.
for a haunting.
That's right. That's my new Western album. Hoping for a haunting. Home for Ghosts clearly is abandoned by ghosts. And it belongs to the ghost.
belongs- yeah.
It belongs to the ghost. So
I'm with you guys.
I mean, I feel
We don't
like
need to be there. We don't need to be there.
If
But
anything,
we
we're
can
the
go.
haunted.
It's like really, it becomes a zoo. It's a zoo for ghosts, right? They're stuck there. We can go spray paint something dumb on the wall and then see a ghost, freak out, run home, be safe.
Mhm.
That's right.
I like that, like that viewpoint, that perspective on it. It's definitely like a place you go, assuming there are ghosts, to see
Yeah.
ghosts. So honestly, I'm maybe putting this in a sell to Zach Baggins tier. Like,
Yeah.
I already
Yeah.
know it's gonna be ghosts. Like, Baggins is like the king
You
of.
need that Baggins money to really elevate the zoo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
for
That's
sure.
right. He's gonna turn it into a tourist trap, right? Like, so we might as well just like get the gift shop in there, get Zach Baggins in to fucking just make this an event, make this a Planet Hollywood for ghosts. You know,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
that's kind of
Flushing
where I'm thinking.
Poltergeist, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I think
kinda
that's
where I'm
good.
thinking. Yeah,
You're welcome, Zach Baggins,
that's right.
for
That's
all the
right.
money you're gonna make on this abandoned asylum we found.
What am I looking at here, Patrick?
This is an airplane cockpit.
Ooh,
That's where they drive the plane, fellas.
airplane cockpit. Ooh,
Yeah, that's where the pilots be.
Assuming we are on board the plane
Right.
midair.
I'm also assuming that the pilots haven't been ghosts the whole time. I'm assuming that it's
What a twist.
the pilots are being
The
haunted
pilots.
by a third ghost.
Jim, I'm gonna go ahead and say this for the first time, 2025. Write the script. This is the script.
Yeah.
They were ghosts the whole time.
Ghost plane writes itself.
Ghost plane. I'm writing it down.
Spirit Airlines.
Oh, that's the name of the movie.
Fantastic.
There
That's
you go.
producer brain. Right
No
there,
one
Gio.
can stop us from writing
You
a
got a
movie
gift.
called that.
That's right. Not a single person can. How? I mean, that would be. The question is, when in flight am I finding this out, and how much is this affecting the flight itself?
At least turbulence.
I am a nervous flyer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've put on the buckle your seatbelt sign. There's no turbulence coming up. We're not coming in for a landing anytime soon, but we're going to ask that you all sit in your seats and keep your seatbelts buckled, as the co-pilot and I will be evacuating the cabin for the remainder of the flight and hoping that the computer can take us safely down into Dulles Airport, the dullest airport, because there's I don't know how to say this in a way that will keep you guys comfortable in your seats, but there's a ghost in the cockpit. We'll see you with the beverage cart.
I am a nervous flyer with
Mm-hmm.
completely mortal pilots in the cockpit. This is an easy get an old and young priest for me. Personally.
Sure.
Yeah,
Personally.
this is pure terror. for you.
Personally, I just don't. I hate this. I hate this. I hate every bit of this. So
I'm right there with you.
I-
I hate
Chat-
flying.
Chat is
This
saying
would be
they're-
my nightmare.
Chat's into having sex with the ghost.
I
Oh,
mean,
you want to
Chat's
Mile
saying-
High Club the ghost?
Chat's saying, yeah, Mile High Club this ghost.
is this
Maybe that's their unfinished business.
Is that an option?
is
Wow.
this a Dan Aykroyd Ghostbusters ghost?
Sure.
Well, we're
or
talking about Mile Highing them, yeah.
or it could be like a Swayze ghost situation where you have to get the ghost to possess Whoopi Goldberg and then have sex with Whoopi Goldberg in the airplane bathroom.
That's my line. I can't do it.
Is that what happens in that movie? I haven't seen that movie.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think that's how Ghost goes.
Yeah, Demi Moore
don't
gets
know if
she gets
that's
absolutely railed by Whoopi Goldberg
Demi Moore and
with-
Whoopi Goldberg just
with
just-
Patrick Swayze inside of her. Yeah.
I don't remember that movie, Jim.
Well, yeah,
That must
Are
be
you
the
sure that
director's
wasn't an
cut.
Evan Stone movie?
pretty positive that's how the movie happened. That's how I remember
Evan
it
Stone's Ghost. Yeah,
That's
I remember
right.
that.
That's right. I don't know.
Golden Teeth's so into that flight attendant.
That's right. He really wants to find. Listen, we already gave you her name. You'll have to roll back to earlier
Yeah.
in the program.
Rewind, baby.
I'm gonna say I agree with you, Dio. This is my fucking nightmare.
Yeah,
I
don't
would
want
need
any of
a
this.
young and an old priest and handle that situation swiftly. Even if one of the priests has to launch himself out of the fucking plane to do so.
Grab the ghost and jump out the side with a parachute.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I don't feel as strongly about it as you guys, but you guys both seem like you feel really strongly about it, so I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
fight
talk to me about it, Jim. I want to hear a fight.
you. Well, for me, it feels like if it's the cockpit, it's not really my problem. You know,
What?
What?
I'm not in the cockpit. I'm not allowed in the cockpit. I'll get
This is when you find
stabbed
out
with a
Patrick-
knife if I go in the cockpit, and then I'll be the ghost.
This is where you find out that Patrick and I are the nervous flyers, and Jim just doesn't give a fuck. Dude.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll get there, or we'll land in the ocean. It'll be fine. You know.
Land in the ocean.
Land. He
Yeah.
says.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Fucking.
Land straight vertically.
I'm putting this
Planes
shit in
are
fucking-
designed to land in the ocean exactly one time. Except for
We
pontoon
literally-
planes. They land in the ocean
literally
all the
just
time.
did a Bermuda Triangle episode where that is not the case.
Those ones got disappeared by mysterious forces, probably because of Atlantis. I was listening to you.
Fair enough. I appreciate you listening to me.
Yeah.
Patrick, what's this next one here?
This is the alcohol aisle. at your local
Ooh.
Oh.
No more getting
Yeah.
Malorts. Every time you go, the ghost's going to knock the Malort bottle off onto the floor right in front of you. And then the people who work at the store are going to be like, you knocked off our Malort bottles again. The first 3 times we assumed it was an accident, but now it seems like you're coming in here and
mean-
maliciously breaking our
Yeah,
Malorts
that's a vendetta.
to save the people from the brutal taste. And we're going to have to ask you to leave.
I've never
And I d-
intentionally broken a Malort bottle. Okay, you know that.
I know,
You
but
wouldn't do that.
the guy who works at Specs doesn't know that.
That's true. I could be framed by a ghost.
The picture I did choose though was a Chicago liquor store with a Malort flag hanging on the wall.
Nice.
so.
Oh,
Just
I
for you,
do.
Diego.
I do very distantly see that. Honestly, this is a call to Ghostbusters for me because I would want to get that
Yeah.
cleared up, but like
Yeah.
it wouldn't be mission critical. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can
Like-
buy the liquor next week.
That's right. And like I can go to a different liquor store. That's
Yeah.
not. There are multiple. I presumably
Look at you living in a big city.
you live in the same city as I do. Patrick lives in a bigger city than us.
True.
Well, look, some of the I'm standing up for the little guy. Some of our viewers might live in a town where there's only one
All
place
right.
that sells liquor
You
that's
know
worth
what?
driving to.
Fine. Fine. Let's entertain that then. I'm still
Yeah.
calling the Ghostbusters. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
all right.
one,
That's serious.
I'm not going to. I don't trust the old and young priest in my local diocese.
They're not going to help anyway. They're going to be like, "Why are you drinking liquor? The only alcohol you should be drinking is wine with us in this big ornate building."
Accurate.
That's
and if
right.
I'm in a small enough town, there's probably not even a Catholic fucking church.
That's true. Right?
Oh,
You'll
Lord.
find one priest at most.
And I do. Let me be
Just
clear.
old.
I
Just an
don't-
old priest.
I don't trust these evangelical exorcist people. I don't think they get. You gotta come at me with some Latin. You gotta come
Yeah,
at
yeah.
me with some fucking ancient fucking relic bullshit.
Yeah.
Like there's no
Yeah.
fucking way I'm buying.
You should.
that. New
You need
age
an
shit.
object that's 600 or 700 years old.
Correct.
If your religion hasn't existed for 600 or 700 years, how are you getting rid of ghosts?
I
No,
want to
Get outta here.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
right. That's right. That's right. Aramaic, exactly.
Dio, I agree with a lot of what you're saying, other than the calling the Ghostbusters. I don't think they need to be bothered. Store's insured. Whether you're working for there or you're a customer,
You think you
It's
just
fucking-
dart in, grab the liquor, dart back
it's
out?
annoyingly avaricious at best. It's just going to be a big cleanup. honestly.
Interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
listen, you threw Malort into this equation for me, and that like I don't. My hackles came.
You take
up,
it
you know?
serious,
Yeah,
yeah.
I do.
Yeah,
I do. You think I don't?
He got so mad he exploded. Did you
I
guys
know.
see that?
Listen, I never sneeze into the mic.
Bless you.
Bless you, Father. I mean, I'll entertain annoyingly avaricious.
Yeah.
Jim hasn't weighed in quite yet, so I just.
Sorry, when Patrick just drank out of his bottle, it made a hole in his head as he lifted it up. It was pretty delicious.
Did I do it?
Yeah, it
Gay.
like
Ooh.
three. Ah!
Wow.
Ah! Who's the ghost now? Oh, and part of your can.
Spooky inebriation.
Alcohol. It kills you faster.
True.
And when I come off like a dick, but also it was funny. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm
What's the
waiting-
question? Oh, right. I
What's-
see. There's so many ways you could go with this. I agree. Annoyingly avaricious feels like probably the right move. It is, unless you work at the store, which isn't sort of. It's not. I don't think that's the presumption of the question, right? It's like it's the liquor aisle. You're going there. You want to buy some liquor. There's a ghost. Unless it's like murdering people, it feels like not a huge deal to me. But it also feels like we could put it in the Zach Baggins column. it could be like, oh, come to the haunted liquor aisle.
Ooh, interesting.
You're gonna try to
Yeah, you
get
could sell
that Belgian triple, but it's gonna get yanked back into the cooler.
I mean, I think that what we have here is an even split among three. Chat, I want to hear your take. If your liquor aisle. Actually, let's be clear. Is this
Not
a liquor
liquor store,
store
right.
or a liquor aisle?
This is
This
the
is a-
aisle.
This is a
At a
liquor aisle
grocer.
in
That's
your
how I envision
grocer
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
is haunted. Where? How much?
What you gonna do?
Is this the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just squirrels. What do you say?
Yeah.
I want to hear from
Type
chat.
it in the chat or call us on the telephone.
That's correct.
Tell us with your damn face.
It's just squirrels, says
just
Golden
squirrels.
Age.
Get Zach
Wow.
on it.
Cookie says
Wow.
get Zach on it though.
Get Zach on it. Interesting.
That's
Cookie sees
you
a
guys are just
profit in
widening the
this.
spectrum.
It's true, but we do have two for it. Zach. I mean, your vote and Cookie's vote. It's for Zach.
Yeah.
I'm curious. What do we think? What do
Brown
our folks?
Brown Baggins liquor, man.
That's right. Brown packets. What do we think, guys?
Yeah, and I implore you guys to take into consideration the noise, the decibel disruption of these bottles slamming into the tile floor. The
That's true.
linoleum.
That's right. I mean, Cookie is now said.
Oh, Cookie's saying
"Actually,
priest.
I want priests. I need
I
my
think this says
booze."
more about Cookie than the haunting at this point.
Listen, if the spirits are haunted, we need
Oh,
to call the
spirits.
priest.
Spirits. That's funny. That's funny.
That is
There's
good
a
stuff.
lot of pun opportunity, which says Zach Baggins to me.
All right. I mean, what do we think, guys? We gotta make a call here. Is it?
What was Jim saying? What were you saying it was?
I'm saying maybe bag it.
All right, we get it. We get it in Baggins.
Yeah,
I
give
think
it to
we get
Baggins. That
Baggins.
splits you and me. Yeah, I feel, and he's got chat behind him.
I agree. Next we got an Amazon package.
Yes, in fact, the most recent Amazon package you have received.
Mm.
It's your personal
Mm.
Amazon package with that thing you just couldn't do without.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Well, the most recent Amazon package I got were a pair of short pink booty shorts for a certain stream tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central.
Some say they are haunted.
Yeah, well,
Haunted by your
Booty
No,
dignity.
Jim.
shorts off
No,
Amazon,
Jim.
man.
they're not haunted yet. They'll be haunted tomorrow.
Right.
We'll all be haunted tomorrow.
So the thing is, do I know it's haunted before I bring it into my house? Is my first question.
Yeah, how haunted? How haunted is it?
Like, do
I
I,
feel
open
like
the?
It
Don't-
long games you and waits until it's in the house.
Mm. So is it the package itself or the object inside? Also, next question.
Yes.
All right, so the packaging I'm getting rid of, I'm recycling that bitch. That's fucking Mother Nature's problem. After that,
Mm-hmm.
the object inside. Oof, what do I mostly get from fucking Amazon? I mean, to be fair, all Amazon packages are haunted by the fact that
Yeah.
capitalism is slowly killing us, and that when we all witness the very last grasp of humanity, it will be because we couldn't come together in a communal way to help and support each other, but instead desire to compete and drive each other down, and that will be everyone's fault. Anyway,
Buy local.
Agreed. I also like Golden Deed solution, which
Yeah.
is you just leave it on the
Oh.
porch. Leave it on the porch until someone
This is-
steals it.
this is what I'm
Mhm.
saying. If I know it's already haunted, I'm gonna let
Yeah.
some fucking porch thief take it. Porch pirate, you know?
Yeah.
The looming
Well-
specter of capitalism, right?
Yeah, I
It's
say
spooky.
it's annoying at best because you've got options on how to get rid of it.
True.
You don't
true.
really need to call anyone.
Yeah, that's true.
Anything that comes
It's a
in
small enough haunting.
Correct. Yeah, that was about I was about to say, because it's like it's small enough to fit in a box. You can
Yeah.
drop kick that thing off of there.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. What do we have next here,
Guys,
Patrick?
it's about to get scary because you find out your very own anus is haunted.
Ooh.
Your booty.
Oof.
I don't know about you guys, but there's a lot of stuff that I require of my booty. Yeah, that's where I make my money. So
Sure.
I'm gonna need a priest. I need this shit handled ASAP.
Golden D saying Casper can hang, which I feel like what are
in the
the
booty?
repercussions? What are the repercussions?
Kinky
I
son of a
was-
bitch.
Is it nice?
Yeah, I was about to say, what are we talking about here? Is this a
Yeah.
poltergeist like haunting? It's
Sure.
just moving shit around in there? Because then
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe,
you're affected.
I'm
You're
having a
feeling
good
some
time.
things. You're Craig T. Nelson right now.
Why am I Craig T. Nelson?
There's a poltergeist in your house. Well, you know, your house being your ass.
Yeah, yeah. He's asking how it's haunted, which is a reasonable question.
Yeah, that's
I guess, yeah.
Is it making noises? If it's making noises, it's got to go.
I mean,
Is
my
it-
anus,
asking if
my
it's
anus
violently
is making
haunted?
fucking noises all the time, brother.
Sure, I don't need more coming out of mine.
Listen.
Also,
more or
what are the
less-
noises? Is it saying stuff? You
I
know?
mean, frankly, go ahead.
I implore everyone to think long term here. Don't be short sighted in this. Like it might be a cool experience in the short term.
yeah.
But the long term, this ghost
Yeah.
ain't going anywhere. Like once
But-
it's there, it's there.
That's
Does
a
it-
good point.
Can you do like a sweet Ace Ventura party trick?
It's,
When you-
Moreover, am I starting a new career in the adult film industry with the haunted anus?
oh, right.
I
Yeah,
mean,
maybe you're gonna
there
rely
are
on it for a
benefits,
job.
to be sure, but you're never pooping alone again.
That's true. That's true.
Shit. I mean, maybe I just go, it's just squirrels.
Wow. Wow, Theo, we learned something
That
about
seems-
our co-host today.
Worse.
I'm sorry, I saw it there. I had to go for it. I mean, I'm saying, God. Firstly,
That's a real Richard
thank you,
Gere
thank
way
you,
of looking
Golden
at
D.
things, man.
Thank you, Golden D. Golly. Here's the thing, like, is the
Yeah.
embarrassment of having an old and young priest, like,
I
throw
mean-
holy water into my anus,
Yeah.
worth
Well,
it?
bonus
I don't-
question to you. Who's it more embarrassing for, you or the priests?
Yeah.
And is it funny if it's embarrassing for
Are you
them?
telling me that priests haven't seen enough man ass? They definitely have, dude. What are
Yeah.
you talking about? That's like
Their first
one of
rodeo.
3 requirements to be a priest. I definitely don't want the Ghostbusters.
You don't want the
shooting-
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I don't want
No,
the Ghostbusters.
I don't want judgment from Aykroyd to know.
Yeah, and I don't want my ass fried with a proton pack, dude.
Yeah,
That's not
exactly.
happening. Zach Baggins, no. I mean, I don't want fucking people trying to
No.
monetize it. He just
Golden
become your
D.
pimp.
Congrats on the first use of anus in the chat.
Hell yeah, brother.
Also selling my anus.
Yeah,
Which is...
specifically selling it.
Listen, if it's not the very tippity top or the bottom, I'm saying
Yeah,
it's annoyingly apparicious.
I think it's either top or bottom, but I don't know how you square that circle.
I agree with Dio, annoyingly apparicious, only because I wouldn't want to get people involved, and everything above it is getting others.
You
involved.
would just cope with it.
Yeah, I would try to deal with it myself until it became too much of a problem.
Listen, it might be saying too much about me, but like any ghost inhabiting my anus is not having a good time. You know what I mean?
You're assuming it's
Fair.
gonna leave on
No,
its own.
I've seen you eat on stream, yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
You've seen, and you've heard me eat on stream. I do not. This temple is in shambles. All right, like
Yeah.
it is a hedonistic orgy temple at the very best. Like
Fair.
we're not. Yeah, ghosts are not having a good time. So that's where I'm at. But I don't know. I'll hear the other argument. Yeah, exactly. Damn, bro, you live like this? Exactly. Exactly.
I can rock with that. I can rock
Yeah,
with
me too.
annoyingly
I
average.
agree
Annoying.
with you, Dio.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Yeah.
I'm glad we figured it out. What is this, Patrick?
Oh, let me check. Hold on. What are we looking at? The apartment above your apartment.
Oh. So the apartment above your apartment is actually haunted. Well,
Yeah.
first off, that's never a quiet apartment. Okay, you've got the added
Right.
like noise of the upstairs apartment on top of a
Yeah.
ghost.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
But now instead of just like stomping around when they get home from work, they're also
Yeah,
running
that
down the
annoying
hallway
fucking
away from a
dog.
ghost.
Yeah.
True.
You know, they're doing Scooby Doo nonsense. You hear them like, and then out a different door. You know,
Yeah.
running back and forth
believe
across the
that
hallway.
I'd categorize it under it's just squirrels because maybe the ghost in the apartment above will handle the annoying neighbors. above.
Mm,
You know,
Interesting.
that dog might get silenced all
it's
of a sudden.
true. The
If
neighbors
they-
are what's irritating.
If
Yeah.
honestly, I kind of agree with you. Having lived
All
in
right, okay.
plenty of downstairs apartments, I mean, if that apartment, here's what's going to happen: the ghost is going to drive the people out of the apartment, and that apartment
Yeah.
is going to be vacant.
And then you have extra
Mhm.
storage.
True,
That's
and
right.
or nobody in there, and if nobody's in there, the ghost ain't doing shit.
Right. Just drifting around, not making much noise at all.
There you go.
Maybe clanking some chains at midnight. You know.
I think that
Yeah.
I think Casper can hang.
Casper
down.
can fucking hang. for
I'm
all I
down.
care.
Like if
Yeah.
Casper's my upstairs neighbor, he can fucking
Yeah.
hang, dude. Like I'm fine.
Yeah.
With
Hell yeah.
it. Yeah. Yeah. Not my problem. Also, we don't build apartment buildings out of paper, so I can't hear a thing. Well, listen, Cookie.
There you
Well,
go.
Some
Cement
of us
walls, baby.
live in a place where capitalism drives the price of what people build stuff out of into the dirt so
Yeah.
that they make it out of bullshit that just never mind. Anyway, never mind. I can't.
Drywall, baby.
No, I can't. Anyway, what we got here? What are we looking at here?
This is your band's practice space.
Oh.
This is personal
Yeah.
for me and Patrick. We've
Yep,
had
and me, brother.
Well, that's why I said me and you. It's personal for me and you.
because you're always looking for an excuse to not practice. Is that why? You're
Well,
like,
we-
yeah, nah,
I feel
sorry
like we
guys,
had-
Thousands of dollars
I'd love
worth
to
of
practice, but I
investment.
just can't show up because there's a ghost in there. But I'll see you at the gig on Friday.
You'd
I
never
fe-
make it in the music biz.
That's right. I feel like we've had a haunted practice space before, Patrick. The chocolate factory had to have been fucking haunted, dude.
Oh my god, the chocolate factory! I forgot.
Yeah, there was that
Haunted
kid
by
that got sucked
drug
into the
dealer who
tube.
Lived in that one space in the hammock. Yeah,
Oh my god, right? Yeah.
I remember that guy. Yeah,
Yeah. Aren't they?
Cookie says, "Aren't they supposed to be?" Yeah.
yeah, that was.
Yeah.
That is true. Depending on the music that you're playing, the ghost haunting your band practice space is maybe a benefit.
Yeah. And in Finland, absolutely. Right? Because
right.
your band is playing melodic death metal.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's right.
It's the only music of Finland, as far as
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know.
That can only help cred.
Yeah.
It's melodic death metal and whatever they do in Eurovision. Anyway,
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much the genre of music your band's playing would matter in this situation.
Yeah, I wouldn't
True.
have
Kinda
thought about that.
crazy.
I've only been in metal and punk bands, and I do think
Hey, I would say metal improved, punk not improved by ghosts.
that's what I was
No.
about to say. I'm kind of even split on it. Like I
Yeah.
don't think punk is improved by ghosts.
Yeah. From my experience, I wouldn't want the ghost there. I'd be fearful of my $1,000 plus equipment getting fucked with.
Oh, somebody's
that.
got fancy equipment.
That's right.
He's like, yeah, no, fuck you, Jim.
Like, yes, correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, is this a Zach Baggins situation? No, I feel like it's worse than
No.
that. Like Baggins.
Also, if Baggins gets in there, then it's not band practice space anymore. You know what I mean? You don't
True.
want that.
True.
You don't want that.
I think this is a Ghostbusters situation.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I
Prime
need someone to handle
Ghostbusters.
this
Yeah.
And you
When
need
it's
like
done.
dirtbag idiots.
before next Saturday
know?
when the guys are meeting up. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And you need to be able to like pay them in hamburgers.
But listen, chat, do you
yeah.
agree? Feel free to call in. Let us know.
On the telephone.
That's right. What do we got next, Patrick?
Guys, your Breaking Bad DVD box set is haunted.
What? Oh no!
I know.
But how am I gonna rewatch season 3, episode 2, where
I know.
Ricky Starlight gets run over by a minivan? I've never seen Breaking Bad. I don't know what happens on
Yeah.
Breaking Bad.
Destroyed by an Aztec, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
right. DVD, I know.
Look, Cookie, roll with us. Digital things don't get haunted.
That's true. Digital things haunt us.
Yeah.
Who the fuck owns DVDs? I have DVDs.
Millennials, motherfucker.
I have
All right,
some.
chill out.
Yeah, calm down, guys. Sometimes I want to get the Criterion collection of Godzilla because I want the fucking booklet
Yeah.
that tells me all the fun facts.
I want the
Also, 'cause
fucking
if it's on the
commentary
internet, it
you
might
can't get
stop
from the
being.
fucking Blu-ray, all right?
Correct.
That's what's up.
Correct.
Give me that extra juice.
Yeah, listen, if you guys are comfortable licensing all of everything that you like, great, license away. But I
Sure.
want to own a couple of things.
I want to
Um,
own a ton of things.
Yeah,
I totally only have the Blu-ray version, by the way.
Well,
Um,
okay, your Blu-ray box set.
If I didn't already
Fair enough.
pirate it.
So for me, it's not Breaking Bad. It would be like my Godzilla.
Sure, your
Fucking
Yeah,
Godzilla
for me, it'd be the
Criterion
Sopranos box
collection. Yeah,
Yeah.
Now
Just
the
think of
question,
whatever your favorite show is. Yeah.
sure.
the question for me is, and I believe in the spirit of this is accurate.
Spirit.
It's whenever I play the DVD, the haunting occurs, right?
That
Correct.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're never gonna get to the next episode you want to watch.
I'm selling this
sure.
shit to Zach Baggins. Cause
Sure.
cause I don't want to fucking deal with that.
Sure.
Like, I don't mind. Listen, I'm not one of those guys where you watch a movie and everyone has to be silent, but there's a time and a place. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a time and a
Yeah.
place. If we're talking about like my Killer Clowns DVD, sure, fine. I don't care if that's haunted. Let's fucking go. But
Yeah.
if it's like,
$5.99 on Amazon, I don't care. Yeah, I'll get
yeah,
another.
get rid of it. But like,
Yeah.
if it's a movie that I love, that I want, that I'm like doing the classic man thing of forcing a female to watch it and insisting that it's important that they see it.
Sure.
Dude, I've been trying this very same thing with my wife for years, specifically with Breaking Bad. That's why I'm watching X-Files, man.
Let me
To get her to watch
I'm-
Breaking Bad. I
I'm
was like,
fucking-
Vince Gilligan wrote in that show, so
I'm
you're gonna love.
Listen,
Yeah.
I want to say, I'm being glib. I want to apologize for every fucking woman in the chat who's had to deal with some fucking asshole dude who's just like, you haven't seen blankety blank? Let's just sit and watch it. And then they sit like this, like
Fraggle Rock.
waiting for you to be like, yay, it's good. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. On behalf of the male species, I am so sorry.
bad.
I have been that guy. I sure have. Let me tell you about Gundam. Cassie still has to deal with me being like, but
Yeah,
Gundam
yeah.
is so good, though. I
It's
am
okay. I've seen
bagging.
the whole fucking series of She-Ra because of my wife, so
Fair
it
enough.
goes both
Listen,
ways.
Yeah, it does go both ways. It is true. It's
I remember
good.
She-Ra being pretty solid.
The new She-Ra?
the new
Oh,
She-Ra.
I didn't know there was a new She-Ra.
Yeah.
There's
The
a new She-Ra.
I think the new She-Ra is
The
pretty good.
all-inclusive She-Ra. It's not bad.
What does that
honestly,
mean,
for
all
what it is.
inclusive? You get stuff with
It's
it?
woke Jim. It's
Oh,
woke
sorry, got it, got
garbage
it.
Jim.
Sure. That makes sense.
If it ever comes to it where I can get digital somehow, I can't live without it. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm just selling this shit to Baggins, I think.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, make some
Bag
money
it
off
up.
of this. Make
Bag
enough
it
money to
up.
get another box set.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
What
What's
we got?
next, Factor?
Next one. Car interior. Your car's interior.
Ooh.
Your A to B.
My Pontiac Aztec.
You have a Pontiac Aztec right now?
Yeah, dude.
Why
Came with
haven't
a
I-
10.
Whiting it, dude.
Why haven't I been in it yet?
I don't have that. I don't have that too.
I'm very upset. Yeah, I was gonna say, damn it.
Cookie, I
You
also
said
have
from
no car.
Saturn? Damn.
Yeah, but you've been in a car interior, and you can imagine what it's. You.
Oh, I was
have
just
had a
agreeing with
car.
Cookie. I'm just saying, Cookie. I don't have a.
Fair enough,
Cookie
fair
said he doesn't have a
Cookie
car. I'm
doesn't
saying,
have a
yeah.
horse
I
in
also.
this race, yeah.
I'm just sympathizing. I also have no car.
I
I can
would-
imagine having a car. I have owned a car.
I would call an old or a young priest for this one. To be honest, I enjoy
You would just
driving.
drive faster.
Yeah, exactly.
Catch me, ghost. That's what I do.
I turn
mean-
the music up and say it's just squirrels. Unless it's like grabbing the wheel and affecting me on the highway.
Yeah, well,
Oh, that's true. Is
yeah.
it swerving you around? It's like
Yeah,
poltergeist.
How intense is this?
I mean, distracted driving is bad too, even if it's not just pulling the wheel. If it's just fucking around with you, not good,
Yeah,
guys.
if it's
Come on
causing you
now.
to rubberneck, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
right.
want that.
Yeah, I'm fucking getting an old and a young priest, dude. Can you imagine if your fucking rabbit was fucking haunted?
I would be
Jim?
real sad about that. I
Yeah.
would be real sad
You
about
want to
that.
fucking solve that problem, dude.
Yeah, that's true. You're
Yeah,
right.
I
You're
agree.
right.
That's an easy get an old and a young priest. Get it out
Yeah.
here. What we got next? What is this? What am I looking at?
That's a church full of ghosts. It's the church. It's your local
Ah.
church, the church you may go to, the church that's in your neighborhood.
Your ghost
or
church.
other house of worship.
Sure.
for
That's true. Temple.
Your mosque, your temple,
your mosque,
Yeah.
temple, synagogue.
something else. Synagogue.
Your house of worship, baby.
I think most of these are haunted anyway. I don't know. Haunted by
Yeah,
the
yeah.
specter of by the Holy
Hallucination,
Spirit,
yeah.
if you will. Thank you. Doom spiraling, we're on the same page.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. We're on the same
Yeah.
page.
I think
I just assume
I think
they're
it can
haunted.
hang. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I'm-
should be haunted.
Yeah, if
I'll
they're
tell
not
you this: a priest ain't gonna solve shit in this.
Improve. Yeah,
Correct,
right.
correct.
If they could, they already would have.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
exactly. And also like I kind of want it to be haunted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cookies
they're
with you
supposed
too.
to be
Aren't they
haunted.
supposed to be?
exactly.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Let Casper hang.
Yeah.
let them chill. Like that's their house, you know?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh my god.
What's the matter, Dio? What's up, brother? The next one. Your condoms, dude.
Oh
Condom.
god.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Recognize the brand,
You
brother?
bust out a condom.
Yeah, brother.
Got a
Commune
ghost
The
in
City.
only
it.
kind I
get it,
buy,
get it.
baby.
That's right. That's
Is
right.
that true? I buy the minimums.
There's a ghost up in your magnums, bro. What are you gonna do?
Ooh. I mean, first off, never use them. Second off,
Amen.
Well, your form of birth control is driving people away with a box set of Gundam.
that's correct.
So you don't really have to get as far as the haunted condoms.
This one's called Zeta Gundam. It is often the darkest, but also the best version of it.
Oh man, I kind of agree with Doom spiraling because the joke is too good.
Bustin' makes me feel good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of do like it. I
The
do
joke
really
is just
like
there,
it
it's
too.
perfect.
I can roll with that.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. We're just putting it in Bustin' makes me feel good.
That's right.
What is this
All
next
right, we're
one?
gonna start getting real fucking scary, guys. The
Mm.
dentist office.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah, true horror coming. You're alone. The dentist isn't even in yet, and all of a sudden, that fucking drill starts
Oh.
going off. Yeah, see,
No, yeah.
that hits you both in a visceral level.
Yeah. This might be a priest situation.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking.
Or at
I
least a
agree.
Ghostbuster situation.
I mean, I
because
don't
I could
even think we
leave.
need to debate this. This is the most fucked up it can get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a good alternative to this. I don't think we take this shit seriously. There are drills involved. There's Novocaine involved. You're
I
like,
almost feel like we need another tier that's like, I will get murdered before I have the chance
Yeah,
to even take action. But I think the action I would take
I mean, I'm just
is
gonna.
priests.
we need God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
put it all the way on in the front, and we're just gonna know
Yeah.
God, you just fuck entire all of that.
Yeah,
Not at all.
prioritize that one first,
Yep.
please.
Exactly.
They can fill, you know that little thing they shoot the water into your mouth? They can fill that with holy water.
There you go. Oh, if that was only the answer to all dental problems right there.
I
was
mean,
holy
if a
water
pre-
spritzed in the mouth.
I know, right? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
they just bless it, right?
Mhm.
Boom.
Holy water gun. Somebody do that in a movie? Is there a movie where they like bless a super soaker? There should be.
Isn't it like fucking Constantine or some shit? Oh, no.
Probably.
Fucking
Probably.
is it Blade or where they fucking do the holy water in the fucking sprinkler system and just murder a bunch of vampires?
That's right. Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think that is a Blade.
Big brain daywalker.
Father, please spit in my mouth, says Zoom Smiley.
Well, that's what I say to priests
Oh.
anyway.
Ooh. That's exactly right. Oh, what are we dealing with next, Patrick?
Guys, it's the DMV.
Oh,
Ugh.
tough.
Place
That's a
for
tough
demons
one.
already.
Oof.
Yeah.
So we're starting. Here's what I'm gonna say.
Say it.
That place is haunted already.
You and Doom, man, you're on exactly the same wavelength.
There you go. Thank you, Doom. That shit, it can't get worse. Casper
No.
can hang at the fucking DMV. I don't give a shit. It's just squirrels
Yeah.
too. I would also accept.
Yeah,
Because we haven't
part
filled
of the
that in
thing.
yet.
I'm not psyched about it, you know.
Yeah.
Which
You
I feel
hardly
like Casper
notice
can
it
hang.
is.
I'm like, hell yeah.
Honestly, I'm with
Get
Doom
in
on this
here.
one because I don't think I would even notice
Right.
that it was haunted.
The ghosts are just sitting dead-eyed in a chair, waiting to be called, never getting called.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
like Beetlejuice. Yeah, you're just sitting there.
Exactly. It's just the same.
Yeah.
It's just mundane. I'm with Doom on this one.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I know Doom and we've got the, Doom is also from Chicago. She's the whole thing.
Sure.
We've known each other a long time. I think we got this. We're in the same wavelength here. Mind melding, exactly.
You've
Mind
clearly
melding,
both dealt
yeah.
with the same ghosts.
We've drank similar amounts of Malort, clearly. Anyway, is this the ear canal?
This is the fucking ear
Mm.
canal. This is where it gets a little personal, guys.
Oh,
There's a ghost in your ear.
Talking to you, whispering things, singing you little
Yeah.
songs.
Here's my hottest take. Maybe.
Yeah.
I think this is worse than the fucking anus.
I think.
Really?
I think
Yeah.
it depends. What if it's like a real posy ghost that's just trying to cheer you on? You know.
I don't know. I have.
Whatever time you're
tinnitus,
walking
and that
down the
shit
street,
already
it's like-
haunts me.
You can do it, Dio.
Okay.
If you had a posy ghost, yeah, okay,
Sure, but like,
I could
first
see
off,
that. But
yeah, how many posy ghosts are there? Second
yeah,
off,
ghosts aren't hanging around because they're positive beings. in
that's right. They
general,
have
you know?
unfinished business, Jim.
What if its unfinished business was getting its buddy laid, and it's gonna be like a little
He's got a
searing out a
wingman in your ear the whole
Bergerac
time.
ghost, you know?
Jim.
He's like, Dio, don't you see that lady across the bar? She's been looking at you.
If any
Dio,
of the, listen,
Dio, buy
listen,
her a drink. She's been
We-
drinking Manhattans all
if-
night. You spy her Manhattan, Dio.
that's
Say
right.
it's from the handsome man at this end of the bar.
Who's the handsome man?
Who's the handsome man? You are, buddy. Go up and talk to them. I am
Yeah.
happily taken care of, guys. No, what? I don't know. This is awful. What I'm expecting
is
to
the
hear
worst.
is just like, oh, my dad.
I died on the floor.
Help
in your
me!
ear, just
Yeah,
24/7,
exactly.
yeah.
Go find my daughter. Tell her I loved her.
You don't
Like
need
some
that
shit.
shit.
Like,
yeah, you got
fuck
stuff
that.
to do.
I'm calling the Ghostbusters and getting a fucking.
You're not gonna save this guy's daughter?
No, that's not
She's
my
in
problem.
peril, Dio.
I don't know that bitch. What?
She doesn't know where the inheritance is. Who
That's right. Yeah, that's exactly right.
What if you get a chunk of that inheritance?
I have mild tinnitus already. Cookie says I can't hear
Exactly.
anyway.
Cookie's just rocking and rolling through all of these.
Yeah.
Cookie's like, whatever, let it ride.
Got a
Just
1300
another
fucking
ghost,
hertz
baby.
ringing in my ears constantly right now. I don't need a ghost saying shit too.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
need any more voices in my head. That's all I have to
Yeah,
say.
exactly.
I'm either
I-
going. Go ahead.
I'm gonna finish this Ghosts Unfinished Business.
It's Jim's call to action.
Taking care of it myself, dude. I'm taking care of it myself. It's gonna lead me. You know what it is? It's gonna be like my daughter, she's in trouble, and then it's gonna be like a meet cute, and she's gonna have a ton of money, and it's gonna be a Hallmark movie.
No, Jim.
Also,
that's really optimistic.
I'm gonna be 6'2" and blonde and very handsome.
Oh, so just 1 inch taller than you are right now, right, Jim?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe here.
I'm either calling this annoyingly avaricious. I think that's why I'm calling this. That's where I'm.
Yeah,
at right
we have
now.
to split the diff at this point. It's at least annoying.
Yeah. That's where I'm at. So shall it be written. Okay, that's where we're at. Is this a fucking gun range right now?
Yeah, this is a firing range.
It's fucked up that I could identify that immediately
From that tiny picture.
I
It's that
mean,
red, white, and blue blood.
what is the ghost doing in a gun range? First off, that shit
If
is
it's-
Fucking
loud.
with shit,
If it's
dude.
pushing your
That's all
gun
you need to
around,
know.
bad news. If it's
Yeah,
messing with
fucked up.
guns, I don't want it. Ghosts with guns. Ghosts. Which I'm writing down right now.
Ghost with guns.
Always
new.
assume poltergeist. There are things being affected.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely selling that shit to Baggins. At least, like that's
No way.
that's where I start.
No, because he's gonna capitalize on. You need that ghost out of there. Somebody's gonna get shot.
Interesting.
Someone will get
Fair enough.
hurt, guaranteed. Especially under Baggins'
SHAWT.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
I don't
listen,
trust him.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, you're saying Ghostbusters? Or are we going full priest mode on this?
Nah, we don't need to bring God into this. We can handle
Yeah.
this with Bill Murray.
Yeah, I think this is a Bill Murray task.
You know what? Honestly, I'll get overruled here. I think that's fair. What the fuck am I looking at?
The next one is a glass factory. There is a ghost in the glass factory.
Oh
guys.
no!
I know.
A ghost in the glass factory? By God, is there a mystery afoot as well? Have I like gone?
The
in with
mystery
my
is how come
mystery-
every pane of glass we make gets smashed?
Yeah.
Right.
We used to be a glass factory, but now we're just a broken glass factory.
Aw.
Yeah, this is hurting profits for sure.
I mean, listen, I ain't a fucking CEO. I don't give a shit. Let it be squirrels. Let it. Casper can hang.
I think for the purpose of the question, it's your glass factory.
Yeah, you're at the very least you're a
My
worker at
glass
the
co-op
factory.
is what you mean? Okay.
Yeah,
fair
your
enough.
glass co-op. Your worker owned,
That's right.
horizontally run,
That's right.
equitable glass factory.
I think I like sell it to Baggins, to be honest, because
Yeah.
then I make a tight little sum, obviously shared amongst all the workers.
Right. You all cash out.
We cash out. We start a new business, not haunted.
Sure.
You know,
Start a new glass
Absolutely.
factory.
new glass factory.
Invest
yeah,
in polymer instead. Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. It's fucking 20.
I'm assuming from this picture that you're making panes of glass, but it could also be like a craftsman-based glass factory where you're like
You could be making
blowing
bottles,
handmade bottles and light fixtures and stuff. In which case, you have a very skilled team you could take to just
But
break
still,
out
you're-
and start
you're
another
messing with
business. Yeah.
really hot stuff. Like
True.
you don't want to
Hot
deal
stuff.
with that kind of shit. Yeah. The injuries. This is let
That's
Zach
true.
deal with it.
Super dangerous.
I mean, listen, if it's again like if we're assuming poltergeist activity, then sure. But if we're like
Yeah.
if we're talking, you know, ghosts can hang, we're blowing glass, maybe we're getting inspired by the creepy musings of John Q. Glassblower, who died here when he tried to blow a bong that was just way too big. Like,
He's just hanging around because he's got an
That's-
unfinished project.
His
Yeah, he's
unfinished
just-
business is the largest bong ever made.
listen, man, I'm chilling, bruh. Like,
Making
you
a
know,
38-foot glass gravity bong.
That's right.
There's a profit to be made. Maybe
I
Zach
mean-
doesn't need this. You need it.
Yeah.
Maybe the ghost is flying through the glass while it's hot and leaving weird impressions that you can't get any other
That's
way.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Fancy.
Fucking roll the
Yeah.
dice, man. Annoyingly apparitions. You know what? If you can still make a profit off the guy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe sometimes it's
Yeah.
good, but maybe sometimes he's just like, you know, in his mortal life, he just smoked too much weed, and he's, you know, not every idea is fucking a killer, but he thinks so.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah,
That's
it's true.
where I'm at.
He's like sometimes he has really bad glass ideas, but you kind of have to make them anyway to humor him.
That's right. That's right. All right, what were you looking at here, Patrick?
I'd like to thank Jim specifically for this suggestion. This is Craig T. Nelson's house in the 80s.
Is this a picture of Craig D. Nelson's house right now?
That's the picture of the poltergeist house.
Nice, nice.
Fuck, God damn it. I mean, what did they do in Poltergeist? They call some priests?
Yeah, they call a priest and like a tiny psychic lady.
How that
It might
worked
not
out.
be a priest. It might just be sort of freelance ghost people.
So
It's been a long time
Ghostbusters
since I've
then.
watched. Yeah, that's Ghostbusters. Although, I mean, for me, I benefit from Craig T. Nelson's house being haunted.
Yeah. I agree with you and Cookie. This is Craig T. Nelson's problem, man. Casper can fucking hang.
Wow, you guys really would leave Coach out there to
Yeah, dude.
fucking deal
I
with.
fucking yeah.
He haunted by the spirit of Jerry Van Dyke,
Yeah.
Yeah.
who couldn't dance nearly as well as his brother.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. All right,
JVD.
that's fair. JVD.
His unfinished business is to be as famous as Dick Van Dyke. And he'll never. He will never.
happen.
He's doomed to roam the mortal realms until the sun swallows the earth. Oh my god. What are we looking at here, Jim or Patrick?
That's just a straight up graveyard.
Graveyard. Haunted.
Yeah.
I
Correct.
assume this is haunted.
It's like a
Casper
Yaks
can
Club for
hang.
ghosts, Yeah.
Yeah, like what are we doing here? Like this feels.
I mean, or we bag
and
it up.
dry,
We
but
could
have to
bag it
put it
up. We
in.
can make some money off that one if you want.
that is true. You bring up a great point.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes we need your business like mine, man.
That is true.
That's why
Ready
I'm the
to let it be,
billionaire.
But yeah.
Honestly,
Neither does that.
my mother used to say you have more to fear from the living than from the dead when it came to graveyards. So, I don't think most graveyards are haunted. If one
Sure.
was haunted,
Yes.
like Bachelor's Grove, for example, shout out to episode
Two? Four?
three of Weekly Weird. Then I think we make a tidy little profit from Zach Baggins.
That's right.
That's true. Graveyards are spooky already, but I think I go up to Zach Baggins.
Yeah, I think we bagged that
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
I
There's
think
money
we
to
ba-
be made.
I think we bagged this one up. Yeah.
Yep.
Again,
I guess there are ethical concerns with selling a graveyard that's full of other people's relatives.
listen.
Not over here.
Yeah, I mean, what are we talking
Great.
about? What are we talking about?
Done.
Capitalism here?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Sorry.
What
You're
are
right.
ethics?
Guys, the next one.
Mhm.
Prepare to be scared because your
I
high
dug.
school crush's bedroom is now haunted.
No,
I
we're in high school at
know.
the time, right?
Correct.
Yeah, you are
Okay.
17.
Great.
And
Yeah,
the
we're-
hormones are flooding through you.
Oh God.
I know.
I mean, here's the thing. When I was 17, I think my high school crush, aka my girlfriend at the time's fucking bedroom was haunted.
Damn. Ooh, Casper-
Evidenced by
Casper
what?
Can hang, huh?
Evidenced
All right,
by the fucking fact that she was a fucking spooky lady to begin with. She had a snake. She had fucking her she had a single mom who drank too much. She had,
Ooh.
it was haunted by
Haunted
something.
by dysfunction.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
I think she lived in the same town for the rest of her life, so she was haunted by at least the lack
Sure.
of ambition.
Sure.
Damn.
Oh, that's right. Interesting. This is tough.
I mean, if I'm 17, I'm calling the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, me too. I need this shit handled.
Yeah.
yeah. No, I mean, maybe I'm the only fucking spooky freak, but I think it's annoyingly avaricious at best. Like, I think like
This is
I'm
a
like,
plus for you, isn't
this
it?
is
17-year-old Dio is just like, this is hot.
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, finger on the lips.
Maybe.
Yeah, Dio. Teenage Dio likes this shit.
I think it depends on what that ghost is getting up to. Right? Because, like, sure, could be sexy.
True.
I feel like the ghost is sitting in the chair in the corner, you know, the C
Just
chair.
rocking.
Yeah.
The ghost is sitting in the fucking cuck chair of the fucking...
Yeah. The ghost is cucking out on this. Yeah.
Oh god.
It's just watching?
To be fair, I would hate.
It's into it? If it's watching and it's into it, then it's
Yeah,
fine.
it's Christopher watching. Yeah.
I mean, I did not. I don't know. I did not go all the way with 17-year-old crush, so
You don't
Oh, brutal.
have to
I didn't get cucked.
have penetrative sex in order to want to hang out in a bedroom with your crush.
No, that's
Yeah,
true, but
dude.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but why are you hanging out in the bedroom with your crush? Like,
I guess get a little smooching, whisper secrets at each other,
yeah, so
do some collaging, maybe make a
Take
vision
her
board.
down to Paradise City.
if
yeah.
you're horny enough, it's just squirrel situation. I agree.
That's true.
17-year-olds,
You'll
I think
overlook anything.
that
That's
is correct.
correct.
That is
Oh, yeah.
correct.
That's the most correct way to approach that.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is either annoyingly avaricious. I can't go above that personally, but if you guys have other feelings, I mean,
I feel like my teenage little friend would be telling me it's just squirrels. I agree.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
yeah. All right. I think that's
Yeah, for the first half of the movie made in the year 1998, it's the best friend is like, no, man, don't worry about it. Just get in there. Just put your fingers in her. And then for the last,
Fuck.
and then around the halfway point is when they're in there and they're about to make out for the first time, and then it becomes dangerous or whatever, right? So for the first half of the movie, I think it's just squirrels. And then for the second half of the movie, it's like Ghostbusters, but not
I
Ghostbusters,
imagine
obviously, because
fucking-
this is a different movie.
I imagine fucking
Oh,
Pauly
yeah.
Shore saying that
Yeah.
shit, and I just died.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
my god. Or like fucking Billy Baldwin. Not Billy Baldwin. What's the other one? You know.
Alec Baldwin?
No.
Chaz Baldwin?
No.
Oh.
The other
Danny
one.
Baldwin?
Danny
No.
Baldwin.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
There's a lot of Baldwins, dude. We're gonna be
No.
here all night.
Add quote. Just put your fingers in there. Yeah.
Damn. There
Make
it
sure
is.
you
Congrats,
attribute
Doom.
to Jim. Yeah.
Yeah.
What to the character in the movie? I was just quoting the movie.
Yeah, you were really channeling it. Anyway, the next one I definitely know what this is. An IKEA.
Yeah. That's a whole ass.
How'd you
IKEA
recognize
closet.
that one?
I don't know. Something just told me. I can tell by the color scheme.
We're verging on SCP stuff.
That is true.
No.
It is a famous SCP.
Is a haunted IKEA?
It's like a haunted IKEA-esque, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
An infinite IKEA. Yeah.
Yeah.
Infinite IKEA.
It's but that one's more of like a alternate dimension situation.
Oh, that
where
makes
you
sense.
go in and you can't escape, and there's like fucking shit involved there.
That's
We're
just
ta-
IKEA.
Yeah, exactly. We're
Yeah,
talking
you're
about.
going through just a normal IKEA,
Yeah.
and there's a ghost fucking with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if it's throughout the entire IKEA, that's like fucking awful, dude.
Like every single imaginary living room setup is just got 3 ghosts in it.
Exactly. I fucking Doom Spiral just cracked me the fuck.
That is
up.
amazing.
Every fucking haunted failed relationship. That is true. That is 1,000% true. I
Without a
mean,
doubt.
I mean, it is a little bit like a graveyard. Not every IKEA is haunted, but the
Yeah.
ones that are, are a big deal.
Are meant to be.
Are meant to
At
be.
least 2 of my relationships have died after visiting IKEA.
True.
For sure.
I will say, at least, just building that furniture too is like a ghostly echo into your home.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like you're just trying to build it with another person, and you're not. You guys looking at fucking the
Little pictures of
instructions.
ghosts in the
Yeah,
instructions.
You're looking
Little
at it.
blobular ghost guys.
No, man. The instructions are just leading you both in 2 different directions because a ghost is affecting what you're seeing. Yeah, no, it's not.
Mm.
I'd say at least annoyingly avaricious. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could say that.
Yeah, I think that's where we're at. I think.
Knocking the meatballs off your plate.
Oh my god, I've never
Banana.
had the meatballs at IKEA. Is that like? Is it?
I
Are
also
they
have
good?
not.
They're all right. Yeah.
All right.
Aren't Swedish meatballs the ones that they're like in a jam based
Yeah,
sauce?
they're like a brown
Yeah.
gravy, right? Like
Oh, I thought it was like
Yeah.
a sweet.
it might
something.
be. It might be.
I had some meatballs that my wife made that are chili sauce based. Oh my god.
That
so
sounds
much better
awesome.
than IKEA. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds great.
That's the shit right there.
All right, brag a little bit more. Anyway, moving on. The International Space
Yeah, my wife
Station.
rocks. What do you want? Yeah.
Oh my god.
My name's Patrick. I have a happy marriage.
Yeah, that's right. International Space Station, boys. The ISS.
Ooh.
This is a
Yep.
horror movie.
This is a horror movie.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing. I would want to say Get an Old and a Young Priest, but how the fuck are they
How are they
getting
going to
there?
get there? Yeah. Similarly, Ghostbusters. How are they going to get there?
That's right.
Yeah.
You know who can get there? Leprechaun.
Zach Baggins.
That's true.
Oh, or Zach
Baggins.
Baggins. Yeah,
he's
that's
got
true.
it. That's true.
He's got the funds.
Space Priests. That's right.
Spaceship. Yeah, no, you're right, Cookie. A spaceship is
Yeah,
the way
but if the ghost
anyone would get there.
if the ghost is affecting the communication system, then we're not calling a fucking priest. That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
yeah. Yeah. What if you can't call
Cookie,
the priest?
Cookie, you got to put your mind into the, you got to inhabit.
Gotta
the
think like a
ghost. You gotta
ghost.
think like a spirit,
Mhm.
dude. Golly, I don't know. I feel like because here's what I know about the
Drive it
ISS.
into the sun.
Correct. Yeah, I feel like Casper can hang, but we're fucking rocket shipped right into Mother Soul right there. Like we're not. That's
Yeah.
it.
Are
That's
we?
it.
Are we
Cookie says
just
ghosts can't
hearing
go to
about the
space. Is that
haunting
from
of the
somewhere?
Space station, or are we?
No, we're
in the space
there. We
station?
got to be
Yeah,
there.
I think
there.
we have to be there.
Yeah.
We're a cosmonaut. in
Listen, if
this
I'm just
situation.
hearing about a haunted IKEA, I don't give a fuck. If I'm just
Yeah.
hearing about a
Fair,
haunted
fair.
plane, like I don't. Give
I'm
a
writing
fuck.
it down to talk about it on the Weekly Weird the next week. That's
Yeah,
what I'm doing. If
exactly.
I
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
about
yeah.
haunted IKEA,
Yeah. Well, no. We're in there.
yeah,
I
we're
don't.
stuck.
I don't want to be in there. I'm gone.
You get back to Earth with a space crane
That's right. That's right. Call the
right.
space crane.
and just let the ghost have. I mean, I think you just let the ghost have it, right? You say, "Hey, this
That's
is yours
what
now.
I say. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Casper can hang, but I don't.
Congratulations."
Yeah, I don't think it's a good thing. You know.
No, I think it's a sad Casper can have.
Yeah. Casper can hang because I'm already not supposed to be in space.
Yeah. How did I get up here anyway? I don't
know.
have any
Yeah.
history, medical or professional, that would
I'm
allow
not-
me
I'm not
to
a
be an
pilot.
astronaut.
I'm not important. I have
I'm
no
I'm too old.
training.
I'm not in shape.
You're not too old. It's weird how old astronauts
Is that true?
are. Yeah, it's strange. They let like really old people up there. It's like 50s and shit.
I assume they started getting training when they were like 18, though.
Oh yeah, they're better than you for sure, Jim. But,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know.
I mean, I think I'm too old. If I started training now, wouldn't I be 75 by the time I was
yeah,
an
correct.
astronaut?
That's correct. That's correct. All right, what are we looking at?
By the
now?
time I had a ghost in my astronaut?
You could be a ghost astronaut. That's right. You could be a space ghost. Anyway,
I like it. Guys, a classic. The library.
a
What's
library.
next?
Wait,
Is
wait,
that
wait,
the
wait.
library? No.
No. That's. Another brilliant suggestion, I think, by Jim. This is under the cushions of your couch.
Oof. Oof.
It's like most of the time I don't care, but sometimes I care a lot.
Yeah.
Does this mean I'm being haunted every time I sit on the couch?
Yeah, maybe it's something poking your
Yeah.
thighs.
Assume the worst. Yeah. Every time you sit down to watch Squid Game season 2, yeah.
I think I am selling this shit to Baggins. I think that's where I'm at.
That's
my
the perfect kind of
Oh.
situation. Yeah.
That
he'll take
makes
a couch.
sense. Put that couch. You put that on eBay. Haunted
yeah,
couch.
he loves a haunted couch. He'll put that shit in his museum right away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
Put it in the lobby.
Mhm.
Go ahead, sit on the haunted couch. Boop, boop,
That's
boop,
right.
boop, boop,
That's
boop.
right. Previously owned by DOTV. No, he won't even say that. but-
He wouldn't say that.
Mm,
Currently owned by Zach Baggins.
That's so now we have the library.
Now it's the library.
Fly it into the sun.
Public or college?
Oh, I was assuming public. Wait, why? What difference does it make?
Well,
Yeah.
a public library I never go to, but a college library I had to spend a lot of time in.
Dio coming out hard against public libraries.
I'm just being
Dio
honest.
hates the library
I'm just being
system.
honest. I
He
think
doesn't like what they
libraries are
stand
great.
for.
Oh, no. I think libraries are great, but I'm talking about, like, I'm being honest. All right.
Mm.
I buy my books like the bougie bitch that I am. No, I mean that's all I'm saying. It's like, listen, Doomspiling can
Here's the
relate.
counterpoint. You are dealing with the haunting in your couch before you've decided to sell your couch.
Fair.
And you're like, I know I can read about this in a book, but it's a book that is old. It is an ancient tome. It's in a dusty corner of the public library, and I can't take it home with me. So you go to the library, fucking haunted.
Oof. I mean, at least annoyingly avaricious. I agree, Doom Spiraling. You never sell a library to Baggins.
Oh no.
Libraries are a treasure for society.
Yeah.
But a
And
haunted
we have
library,
seen the Ghostbusters successfully de-ghost a library.
We know
that
they
is a
can.
good
We know they
call.
can.
That is
Yeah.
a good call.
That's kind of feel like that's where it's at.
Yeah, I think it might be a Ghostbuster situation.
That's true.
Yeah.
They have prior experience,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and then the library is still widely available for everyone, minus maybe a few books, but is
Yeah.
what it is.
They can be replaced, probably.
What's next, Patrick?
Make out point.
Oh.
Oh.
I know.
Oh shit. Oh man.
This is like your crush's bedroom, except it's to the benefit of everybody.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Cookie, you really latched on.
Are they supposed to be haunted? That is kind of
They're supposed to be haunted by human murderers.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're not talking about like a somewhat like a Jason or Michael Myers-esque character, okay?
Or a guy with a knife on the end of his trombone, if you're a
Yeah.
if you're a Town That Dreaded Sundown fan.
That's right. Or like a hook-handed individual. No.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, already
No.
haunted by a sad and hoarding teen ghost. That is true.
Almost definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That is true. Mm.
Yeah. Some kid who went there to make out and got murdered.
I say annoyingly avaricious. Like I'm there, I'm trying to make out,
Okay.
I'm trying to make my move, I'm being
Sure.
distracted by a ghost. Like, I could always just turn on my car and drive my date into
Unless
a
it
Walmart
ruins your
pocket
car
parking lot.
battery.
No. Fuck
Mm.
off, Jim.
But what about
Like-
the others? Are you taking?
What
a
if it distracts
utilitarian
you?
Approach to this, like you got to think of the other people there at Makeout Point.
Yeah, everyone
I don't
else
give
is
a
also
fuck
using
about
makeout
the
point.
rest of them.
Okay.
They can also
Whoa.
drive their car and go find
fair.
a fucking Arby's parking lot to go make out in front, in or whatever. like a fucking like a fucking civilized human being. All right, like I'm just saying.
What?
I
What
forgot
if-
all about Arby's. My bad, Dio.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
Classic
What
Makeout.
if what if you're getting distracted by the makeout point ghost and you accidentally put on the ghost condom?
Oh shit! Double whammy. What do you do then?
Yikes. I mean, then I'm calling a priest, I guess. But like that's a double situation, Jim.
That is- yeah, no, I
complicates
know, I
things,
know.
Honestly.
Yeah, we're not talking about doubles, all right? Like, what if
Sorry,
my
alright.
anus is fucking haunted while I'm on a plane?
Yeah.
Like, I don't fucking
Sure.
know. Like, we can't entertain these complicated scenarios.
What are you, Rob Riggle now? What is this like a? You making the boy version of Bridesmaids?
That's right. I'm just saying, Jim. Like, we can't be throwing out complex hypotheticals here.
You're right. You're right.
We're dealing with singular locations. All right?
Yeah. Okay. Just drive away.
That's what I'm
Drive
saying.
away.
I'm saying
Let someone else
unknowingly
deal with it.
apparitions.
Let
Get it out
someone
of
else call
Yeah.
their priest.
here. That's right. That's right.
Dio, you're the voice of reason here. I agree.
Thank you. What am I looking at here?
I don't know what
Is
you're
it me?
looking at. What is that? Oh God, that's the mannequin storage at a retail store.
Oh. This one's a real
Just get
problem.
the priest, dude. As far as I'm concerned, this was a horror for me to look up.
Yeah.
It's a horror for me to think about.
Yeah.
I want nothing to fucking do with this.
Yeah. Oof.
You know, you should have pulled instead of the mannequin
We need
storage. Is
white
that
jeans
guy's
for this.
basement?
All right, Cookie. All right.
Yes, they are.
Oh my God. that guy's
Mannequins are
basement.
built to be haunted.
Oh man. Yeah. I mean, I can't. Yeah. I mean, I can't argue with that. Like, call the priest.
Right? Yeah.
Burn it down. Honestly.
Honestly, yeah. I don't want to spend any more time on the matter. Honestly, let's move on.
Mhm. Jim, would you like to spend more time in the manor?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many mannequins are any of the mannequins played by Kim Cattrall?
Asking the real questions.
All right, so moving on. What the hell am I looking at?
That's Mars.
Mars.
Ghost
Ghosts
of
of
Mars.
Mars.
Oh, we're so dumb sometimes.
Oh my God! If I'm on Mars and there are fucking ghosts of Mars,
An ice cube is next to you.
and Ice Cube is so mad at me. Oh my God. I mean, honestly, I a little bit I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm on Mars anyway. Like, that's
Yeah.
where they live. Like, I can't.
Yeah, like we weren't meant
That's
to
where
be
ghosts
here.
come from, yeah.
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 It's a
If
little.
this is the ghost planet,
Exactly. It's a little bit ISS situation. Like, what am I gonna do?
yeah.
Like, get on my rocket ship and blast the fuck off. Like, I'm not removing them from there.
No.
I'm not.
No.
I'm fucking right off,
Yeah,
dude.
Doom
Like,
and Cookie are on our way.
If you can,
Yeah.
or you're just dying there
Yeah,
amidst the
right.
ghosts.
Yeah.
I think that's correct. I think that's
I'm dying with bad
that's a-
CGI and like an underwhelming movie by a legendary director. Yeah, correct.
it's a decent movie. It's a decent.
It's a
Well,
underwhelming movie.
It's
It's-
underwhelming from Carl.
You are
It's-
literally
it's all
making underwhelmed faces
It's
right now.
look, it's an okay movie.
You
It's
can't.
fine.
You're like, yeah, that's
I'll tell you,
underwhelmed. talking.
here's the thing: is that I've heard it was a bad movie for so long that it being an okay movie felt fully whelming to me
It's
when I
not
watched it.
an okay movie, Jim. That's just
It is an
you.
okay movie.
Again, Jim. I
No,
don't
it's like
know.
doing stuff. It's doing a lot of
It's
interesting
doing stuff.
Doing stuff.
It's doing
Yeah.
stuff, none of which are good, Jim. Anyway,
No, it's
we'll
doing some good. It's doing good. We'll watch it in the Discord.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's probably
will.
true. That is probably true. Casper can hang. Nailed it.
Yeah, correct.
All right. And then we got. Is this just a fucking mansion, dude?
It's like an I Am Legend.
It's your newly purchased home.
Oh no, my brand new
Ah.
home.
Yeah.
I should have looked for smells and lights turning on and off, and whatever else we learned from that article
That's
6
correct.
weeks ago.
That is correct. Ooh. All right, what are we talking here? Are we talking paranormal? No, paranormal activity is like a whole ass fucking demonic possession. We're not talking about demons. We're talking about human ghosts.
Yeah.
Human ghost, 3-bedroom, 2-bath at least.
Every bedroom is haunted.
Recently
house?
renovated kitchen.
Without a doubt.
Oof.
Yeah. Hardwood floors.
Yeah. Triple pane windows, argon in them.
Finished.
Good insulation. Finished basement.
Yeah.
Shit, dude. I'm living with a
2-car
ghost.
Garage, dude. It is
Oh.
banging on all cylinders except for the ghost.
I live with a ghost now.
Here's my question: is my porch haunted as well?
Which one, the front or back? Yeah, that's how hard this house is rocking.
What?
Front porch. Front porch. My stoop. I'll even settle for a stoop in this house.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Is that haunted as well?
You're not selling the house in this economy right now. Like you
That's
just
fair.
spent way
Yeah,
too
you're not
much money
flipping
on
it.
That's fair.
You're not
Yeah,
flipping this
yeah,
house.
Yeah, this is not a
So
flip
you
house.
got to get someone involved here, and it ain't Zach.
I
So
mean,
who you
I'm
gonna
a-
call.
I mean, I'm an old and a young priest. Yeah, fuck you. I'm not setting it up.
Fuck yes, and all right.
Yeah. Golly. Only if Baggins takes a higher rate. That's true. I mean, if Baggins
That's true. Yeah, if you can make a profit, then it goes to
Sure.
Baggins.
Yeah.
Which with Baggins, you will make a profit.
I
He
mean, are
spends
we
ridiculous amounts of money on shit?
true? Are we talking about a house that has like a? Is this like a Tuscaloosa axe murderer house or something like? Or are we
There's
just
a
talking
Dybbuk
like
box or some shit in it. Yeah, definitely, it's worth it.
okay,
for
but
Baggins
like
to
a
buy.
legendary haunting, right? Like
Mm.
because if it's just like grandma died in the house and she really loved it and she's just like poking around and making the place smell like cookies, you know what I mean? Like because
Yeah,
there's
you
like
just hear precious. In
Yeah,
your ear
exactly.
Once in a while, yeah.
yeah, then I'm like that's just annoying, you
Mhm.
know?
Sure.
You know what I mean? I mean, because like
I don't want to accept a world where I'm not making a profit on this house. Honestly.
Yeah.
true. Yeah, I mean, if it's Amityville, well, to be honest, the Amityville house didn't seem all that bad when I watched the movie. That movie was...
But that room was full of bees.
Oh my god, bees! You know what they have? Wasp killer, Jim. That's easy.
Then your house is full of poison.
I mean, my house is already full of poison. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going maybe annoyingly apacious here. I'm
That's-
also
I
the
think
kind of
that's where
guy
I'm
who
going.
puts up
Yeah.
with fucking ghosts. Like I mean,
Yeah.
you know, like I don't care as much. I don't, you know.
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah.
you.
Like
Yeah.
I have some plumbing issues in my house that absolutely should be fixed, and
Right.
I haven't. I've lived here for 8 years.
Yeah. That's a
So,
haunting.
am I not going to live with a ghost? No, I'll live with a ghost.
No.
Yeah. Exactly. What is this now, Patrick?
That's your office cubicle.
My cube!
Ooh.
Yeah.
My cube. Why does my stapler keep
Your
going
9 to
missing?
5er. Yeah.
Good.
Here's
Ghosts.
where I'm fucking this is my brain. I hate this more than I hate my actual house being haunted. Like I hate this idea. Like because one, I already resent having to work for anyone.
Sure.
And then to go there and then just be abused by even the most like benign spirit is still making its presence known at me at my place of business where I'm just trying to fucking make it through for 8 hours and get the fuck home. Man.
True. Yeah.
Dude. Like cuz like no cubicle job is fun. I defy
Correct.
like if you're in a cubicle, that's like you might as well be in death already. Like that's
But then
just
flip side of that is the ghost is making the time go by faster with the, you know, the little things it's doing.
It's ghost magic.
Yeah.
yeah, but
Time accelerates.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're doing your boring ass fucking, you know, everything else on the computer. Yeah.
Hey, my ass isn't boring. It's also haunted.
Listen, I'm just saying that eventually it'll just become your job too.
To manage
Dealing
that
with
ghost.
the ghost. Yeah, it just becomes part of the
Yeah.
entire work experience. In which case, I am at least calling the Ghostbusters in the hope that their proton packs ignites the entire fucking cubicle situation.
Burns it down to the ground.
it
And
all down to the
you're expensing it to the company.
Correct. Correct. That's right.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
You're going to HR. You're like, look, assholes.
that's right. Aren't they
I'd
supposed to be
bust
on?
that shit. Yeah.
The man who died at this desk before you hired me to fill his position
Oh my god. That's right too.
is still here.
The ghost is likely to be a former coworker.
Yeah. In the cubicle? If it's haunting the cubicle
Old
specifically,
Stanley.
it
yeah.
died in that cubicle.
No,
Old
fuck that
Stanley.
shit. Get him out of there.
Which means he's also, you're like doing your, I don't know what people do in offices. He's doing your spreadsheets, you know? And he's like, no, the
He's
last thing I have
probably
to do before I'm
criticizing.
free is to balance
Never
these
finished the
numbers.
expense report.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's getting in your spreadsheets,
No.
clicking on your Microsoft Access. Is that a thing?
Excel, yeah.
Excel.
Yeah, fuck that. Wow, we can totally tell Jim has never had a real job in his life.
I've worked in an office twice.
For
Yeah,
2
One
days.
time in
Jeez.
high school, I worked in an office for like a month and a half. My boss made me download Napster and photocopy a lot of things. And once in a while, I would get the phone. And then a few years, during Hurricane Katrina, I think I got a very short-lived job through a temp agency at an insurance company where I had to call people and tell them we're working on it. And I did not last very long at that.
Damn.
Yep.
That was like 2 days for sure. Those are the only times I've ever been in an office.
Well,
I shot a thing in an office once, an office workplace comedy.
Oh, I was like, with a gun? Like,
Yeah.
No, oh my God, no.
Damn.
No.
Escalated.
Boo. Anyway, yeah, no, fuck that. I say Ghostbusters. Hope they burn it down with the proton
Yeah,
packs.
I'm on board with that.
Yeah. Oh my God, is this a fucking buffet table, Patrick?
That's
Is
the
that-
OCB, baby.
Oh my God, Old
That's
Country
Old
Buffet.
Country Buffet.
Listen, I'll do it for
The old
Cookie.
country.
Aren't they supposed to be haunted already? Because I don't think I've ever seen anyone at an Old Country Buffet who is sub 60 years old.
Mm.
I did it before you could do it, Cookie.
That's true. Somebody's definitely choked on a crab rangoon and died on that buffet table.
Yeah, that's correct.
Like,
That
on
is
that line.
correct.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they can hang. I feel like if their unfinished business was to get like a decent meal from an Old Country Buffet, to get like well cooked fried chicken and mashed.
They're never
potatoes.
gonna meet that goal.
Yeah, they'll just be there forever. I'm gonna
Yeah.
let them be there. I don't know.
Uh,
I see that. I also
I-
think this is a great scenario for the Ghostbusters to just.
it would be fun. It is a very fun Ghostbuster situation.
It would be funny to see them like shooting up a fucking
Yeah.
Old Country Buffet with their proton packs.
Yeah. And then as they're leaving, Ernie Hudson is like eating a
Yeah, he's just like
fried shrimp or some
yeah,
shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oof, that is good. That is good for Ghostbusters. I'm convinced.
It's-
I'm convinced.
Yeah.
I can't argue. Jim, do you want to? I mean,
I was gonna say, I mean, I think emotionally I land more in the it's just squirrels range because like, fine with it. Like a little irritating, not that irritating, but I do agree that for the spectacle,
yeah,
we call the Ghostbusters.
yeah. I think spectacle wins out here.
Yeah.
For sure.
Mhm. What is this? What am I looking at?
That's an operating room.
Ooh.
Oh.
Now, what perspective are you taking here? Are you the doctor? Are you the patient?
Oh.
Oh.
I was thinking I was a patient.
Yeah. So was I.
That's where
originally.
I land. Yeah.
But if you're the surgeon too,
Yeah.
that is
Also a nightmare.
distracting.
Yeah.
False readings. Yeah.
I mean, I think you're calling a priest if you're the surgeon. Cuz like you don't surgeons have to deal with their like live death numbers, right? Like how many people die when they're
Mm.
under the knife like affects them financially.
And
That's true. You
and
don't want to fuck with your rating.
and it determines how many ghosts are in your operating room.
That
also.
is correct. True.
You have to literally live with the people
Oh my
you kill.
god! If it's the fucking
Oh my
if it's
God.
a ghost of somebody I've operated on who I've
Yeah, who's mad?
accidentally nicked an artery. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're getting
Yeah.
that ghost exercise. That's a real dark
was-
exorcism
that is
where you're like,
real
this guy
dark.
won't shut up about how I killed him. Could you just
Oh. Yeah, can you
just finish it?
can you double kill him for me? Can you
Yeah,
kill him
yeah.
in the afterlife for me? Yeah.
I
no.
killed him, but I clearly didn't kill him enough. So
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, no. That's definitely an Olden Priest situation. As a surgeon. As the person under, I don't know. I'm fucking on anesthetic anyway. I don't know what's happening.
yeah. Yeah, maybe you're into it.
I mean, I'm not into it. I know I'm not into it. I just don't know if I'm experiencing it. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
I wouldn't want it to happen if I knew.
What if you're not put under yet? You're wheeled in.
Oh God.
You're groggy, but you're not like
Yeah.
out.
The
Those-
ice is in
oh.
your hand, and all of a sudden you notice. some weird shit
They're like,
going on.
we'll be right back. The surgeon will be in a minute, and then like it's just gloves.
Oh my God. Those
Woo.
fucking stories.
Picking up a
dude,
scalpel.
No, dude, that is actually fucking my worst nightmare. Those like stories of people who like the anesthetic doesn't take or some shit.
Oh yeah, you wake up in the middle.
dude.
Yeah.
No, dude. There was a guy. I remember reading about a story where a guy was like, they thought he was like dead, and they started to take like organs out of him. Like they were starting, or like they were like, this guy's not gonna make it. So we might as well
You
like
just
prep
began
him
to harvest.
to harvest organs, and like he was basically like trapped like in like a state of like anesthetic where he was like just trying to like articulate and he couldn't do it, and somebody like one of the nurses was like, no, he's fine, like we can't do this, and like stop it. It's like so frightening. I cannot.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, I like man, anything that fucks with surgery, I'm on full get an old and young priest on this. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
I'm on board.
Yeah, we need God here.
yeah, no. That is boof. Anyway, on that cheery note, what's next?
Your refrigerator, Zool's in your refrigerator. guys.
No, that's
Yeah.
where I keep most of my food.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
dude, my cold cuts.
So many of my
Not
favorite
Zool.
snacks.
Honestly, I'm gonna let Casper hang because it's gonna keep me from
What?
snacking, and I'm gonna lose
No,
some
you're
weight.
using it as a
Oh,
as a
health
weight loss
conscious here?
tool.
All right. I see the perspective. All right.
Also,
I'm not.
I'm
My
also
fucking gabagool, dude. Come on.
I'm also the kind of guy who like I will use any excuse to order out food. So like
Yeah.
this is
I
a
would cook
win-win-win.
something, but refrigerator
Yeah,
ghost,
this is
I don't know.
This is a win in every scenario for me. I'm on like let Casper hang. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I
I'd
respect
go
that,
for
but I
it's
have to
just
disagree.
It's just listen.
Where would you rate this?
I'm not fucking. I don't want to influence you guys. I'm just saying that's where I'm at. As a
I mean, I
fat
guess-
fuck, that's where I'm at.
For me, it depends on how it's manifesting, right? Is it like sometimes the yogurt goes bad before it's supposed to?
It's fucking what you're saying.
That's just squirrels, you know. Is it to stick with the Craig T. Nelson? Is it like Poltergeist? I want to say 3, where he drinks the tequila and then that worm turns into a giant worm inside of him and
Oh,
forces
yeah.
its way out. Right? If
Ugh.
my food is doing that, then I'm getting it exercised for sure.
I say assume worst case scenario. There's a worm in your throat now. It's growing.
Then I gotta get it exercised, man. I gotta get that Ghostbustered. I mean, or we could try to get Baggins in, although
I mean, a haunted
You just
fridge.
use
Our
the fridge at that
refrigerator
point
is-
with Baggins, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we sold him the couch. We sold him the DVD.
sure, might as well
set.
sell him the set.
Once
Yeah,
enough,
all right,
enough, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the splitting the difference. I think
that's true. Yeah, I'll take that.
rock and roll.
Take a
rock and roll.
bago.
I like the choice. The MySpace page. Your social
Wait,
media
wait.
page. Wait, go ahead.
It is your social media profile, but that is actually Tom from MySpace's Facebook.
Wow.
nice.
Well done.
Yeah.
Good for
well
him
done.
for sticking with the same picture.
Also,
He hasn't
can we
looked like
take-
that in 25 years.
Well, first off, let's take a second to appreciate fucking Tom from MySpace for not
Sure.
turning into fucking Mark
Sure.
Zuckerberg. Like,
Yeah.
thank you, Tom from MySpace, from just like cashing out and just being a chill dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck all the other ones. Tom from MySpace is our king. We stand Tom from MySpace.
Presumably.
That's right.
The only
Pending further research.
Yeah, pending further research. Just from the sheer fact that he did not decide to like continue to
He's-
ruin our lives.
He's not a public monster, at least.
That's right. That's right. He can be a private monster. It's fine. But maybe it's not fine. But it's, at least he did not fucking influence elections in the Philippines. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, if your social media page was fucking haunted,
Let him have
That's
it. At
kind
this
of worst
point,
case
man.
scenario, honestly.
yeah.
Oh, I guess how is it manifesting? Is the ghost making it
Oh,
look
it's
like I'm
making posts.
racist?
Oh God.
It's making posts. for
Oh
you, dude.
God! If it was like my fucking Twitter,
It's
account,
liking
ugh.
photos that you shouldn't be like.
Ugh. Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
That's rough. That's
I don't
can
know
I?
this world. I don't have a Facebook, so.
Oh God! I mean, let me tell you, as somebody with a somewhat of a social media presence,
It's bad news. It's bad news top to
it's
bottom.
bad. Yeah, it's bad. I feel like at base minimum, it's annoyingly avaricious, but honestly, this is probably a Ghostbusters situation for me.
I think this
Yeah.
is if it's
I feel
making
like
me
at
look
least
bad.
Ghostbusters, you got to be public
Yeah.
about this. You gotta
Yeah.
you gotta save face here and say I'm getting the Ghostbusters. My Facebook is haunted.
Yeah.
This is assuming
Yeah.
that the social media posts that they're making are like, you know, associating with the wrong kinds of people, if you know what I mean. in
Yeah.
terms
What
of
if they're just
the far
hilarious?
right. Yeah, that's true. If the ghost is funnier than I am,
Yeah.
then honestly, I'm still Ghostbustering that shit because fuck that guy.
I feel like the ghosts are saying the quiet part out loud for you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not good.
Oh, there's wait. Actually, what do you mean by that? Fuck
You know all the
what do you
terrible
mean?
things you think but
Yeah,
don't
all the
say to you.
terrible things. Oh
Yeah.
God. Oh my God. I truly hate the way. Oh God, can I craft a funny but not offensive thing to say about a group of people? Left-handed people drink their milk. Yeah, fuck those guys.
I'm
Yeah.
left-handed, motherfucker.
That's right, and I hate the way you drink your milk, you sick fuck. Learn to write with your right hand.
I do. I'm ambidextrous, motherfucker.
All right, well, so we're putting this in Call the Ghostbusters, huh?
Yeah. This is
Yeah, we
a
should.
ghost bush.
I'll do it with my right hand. What's this
That's the
next one?
theater.
A theater. Like of
Now,
the
what
s-
theater are we talking about? Are we talking about like
I was about to
an
ask that.
auditorium? Are we talking about projectors?
When I added theater, I was thinking of like the theater where Community Theater puts on Hamlet Paranormal Activity, but
That's what I
Were
was thinking too.
Where they
thinking of
specifically
stories,
leave a
Papa
ghost light on all
Steve.
night so that it ghost won't show up.
correct. And lefties.
I'm thinking Ghost is fucking with the actors on stage, broken glass everywhere that just won't clear up, even though you sweep it a bunch of times. Dio, you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Where's
Am-
Papa TV for that story?
I know.
Um,
Where is he right now?
Here's my thing. Am I an audience member or am I an actor?
Great question.
Because if I'm an audience member, hilarious.
Into it. Yeah.
I'm watching this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Haunted
Agreed.
theater is perfect. Actors love that shit. Doom spiraling is correct too. I mean, I think most actors would be like, yes, the spirit of the theater.
I think we can. I would put this in the Baggins category in a non-literal. I wouldn't actually sell it to Baggins, but I do think it becomes a selling point for the theater.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
that
gonna
is
say
true.
Casper can hang because it can only benefit the theater, but you're right.
That's fair. That's a fair similar read.
I am going to split the difference and say it's just squirrels because here's my reasoning. The
There aren't
theater-
enough in it. It's just squirrels.
No, I mean, well, a little bit, but here's what I'm thinking. The actors are gonna like. How many stories have we done about haunted theaters, right? That we've covered, and that shit is not fucking haunted. like, there's no fucking way.
Sure.
That's just some actors or some stage managers wanting to drum up,
Yeah.
like get people in seats.
The
I think
clout
it's
of
just
the ghost.
exactly. They want the clout. They like the story. They like to, the actors are gonna have fun with it, and I'm not gonna begrudge them their fun.
Yeah.
But that's
Fair.
there's no way in hell that shit's haunted. It's just fucking squirrels, man. It's just fucking.
Plus, like,
squirrels.
just make sure everyone wears shoes for the glass that you can't clean up.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
No cut up feet. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going. It's just squirrels because it is that we did not have enough in there before. Oh God, here
Things
it is.
are about to get serious, boys. Yep. It's your toilet.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Yep.
What? How is this manifesting?
If we're gonna go by the picture, there is a fucking pointed clawed hand just coming up for the delicates.
Sounds like a fun time. Anyway, never mind.
I mean, this is what's debatable here. Like, I mean,
Well,
are we
I was
thinking
gonna say
short term, it might be fun at first, but
fair.
How many toilets do we have? Is it like, well, now I have a pooping toilet and a groping toilet?
That's true. Like
that's true. Yeah.
I have a bidet in one of my toilets, and that's the
All
pooping
right,
toilet.
brag on stream, whatever.
Listen, you can buy.
I
you can
have a
buy-
bidet also.
Yeah, you can buy one, Patrick. It's not.
You should get on the team bidet,
I
Patrick.
mean, seriously,
I get
it'll
on
change
Team
your life.
Bidet?
Oh my
Alright.
God, it'll change
Yeah.
your life, dude.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah. Like do it. Like leave the stream right now and go get one.
yeah, go get one.
Alright.
buddy.
It's worth it.
I'm
I'm
just
going
saying.
on Amazon right now. One of those attachments.
Yeah, that's all we have. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Then you have a pooping toilet. Then you have a peeing toilet. Okay, as guys.
And you have a toilet that grabs your testicles.
Yeah.
Fun
Then
time
you have a
toilet,
groping
When you
toilet.
sit down.
Yeah. But also, I think here's my thing.
Doom, you just came with the haunted toilet, changed your life.
I
Oh,
bet
there
it
you
did.
go.
That's
I
awesome.
bet it did. Listen, I mean, a hand coming out of the toilet is a whole other experience for the ladies. I'm just saying that. It's a whole other thing. A haunted bidet. That's right. I'm gonna put it this way: the worst way a ghost could manifest in my toilet is if I'm standing peeing. It like moves the stream so that it gets everywhere. You know what I mean? Like that's
Just puts it on the floor.
yeah, just like moves it, shoots it up onto the ceiling.
That's what
all over the
happens.
walls.
That's the reason sometimes
Listen,
there's pee on the floor.
That is correct.
Everybody.
That is right. That's right. Every
Gentlemen, it's better for your prostate to sit and piss. Just so you know, I know that you want to stand and piss, but I'm just gonna give you a health note.
How?
right now.
What's better about
Sit-
my What's better for my
It's
prostate?
more. It's just better for you. You're not. I don't know. I didn't do the research. I've just heard it.
Okay.
to sit in piss is better than
Sit and
Yeah, to
piss.
sit
it's
in
better
piss.
for everyone. Sit
Yeah,
and piss.
I mean,
it's more like our
listen.
animal versions of ourselves. I don't know. We
if
all
I had-
squat and piss as animals.
I
Squat.
guess.
So
All right.
I don't know. Bend your
Squatting.
knees when you
Squatting's
stand and
different.
piss. Then whatever.
Yeah,
whatever helps you.
whatever you gotta do, Jim.
I'm gonna
Uh,
start
Don't-
squatting.
Don't
start
don't
squatting
lock the
on.
knees.
I'm gonna put the seat up and then squat. I'm gonna put my feet on the sides of the bowl.
Yeah.
Do a power squat
There you go. There you go.
and then pee into the back.
Doom Spiraling says this is a pre-situation. I wouldn't go so far. I think this is annoyingly avaricious at best.
I think
For
it
me.
depends on how it's. It's assuming you have one toilet. I
Mhm.
think you got to get it fixed. I think if you have multiple toilets, deal with it. You know.
I mean, honestly, this is a Ghostbuster situation at best for that,
It's very much
because
a
they
Ghostbusters
are
situation, I
literally
think.
just plumbers for ghosts.
Yeah.
Good point.
All right,
Yeah, I'm on board for that.
I think we
Sound
do it.
logic, honestly.
I mean,
There's no argument here.
Casper can hang like me. There you go. I like it, Cookie.
Nice cookie.
What
That's
the?
what I appreciate about you.
Is that all you appreciates about it? What the hell?
Cookie's hot. There, I said it.
Bear.
Beep.
What am I looking at?
Well, I don't know because I just lost the. Oh, it's a water slide tube.
Oh
The
god.
scariest part of going down a water slide.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the proprietor of this water slide adventure park, or am I just a fella who's about to go into a water slide?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're experiencing the water slide for the first time.
Sure. And partway down, I'm like, shit, and then I poop
Yeah.
my pants, and
Yeah,
everybody
that's good, yeah.
sees.
Oh
And
yeah,
a bunch of
that is-
teenagers
There's the
make fun of me.
inconvenience. Yeah, his house.
That-
It's pretty scary. You
Mhm.
might defecate.
That is true. That is the worst place to defecate at a fucking water park.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, I think that's true. I was trying to think of a worse place, but I think you might be right.
Mm.
But if you were the proprietor, I would definitely lead you towards Zach Baggins. Like you can make a
Oh,
profit.
for
out
sure.
of
That's
this
true.
situation.
That is true.
But I don't
Haunted
think
water
we're there.
slide.
I don't think
But you
we're
have to
the
sell your
proprietors
whole
here.
water slide park, right? I don't think if you just take
Absolutely,
that
you
water
sell it
slide
to him,
out.
Yeah, you make a cool million off of it for sure.
Okay,
giving it to
alright.
Zach, but we're not in that
Yeah.
position.
Right, right. But we're just a fella going down a water slide.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like this is maybe a Zach Baggins situation. I don't like it though.
Yeah, I really want to own the water park. So
Yeah, I kind of do. I kind of want to let.
Yeah, I
it
don't want.
hang.
Yeah,
If I'm the proprietor of this water park, that's just
Yeah.
I'm selling it as a haunted water park. I'm letting people fucking shit themselves.
You're
in
just
the
letting them know.
slot. Yeah.
this is. You know what? You know what I'm doing? I'm leaving the rest of the water park the same, and then I'm re-theming that slide. I'm like,
Exactly.
this is the horror slide, and we're
Exactly.
projecting shit inside of it, like Willy Wonka style, and we're like playing
Oh,
weird
yeah.
noises. So it's like spooky regardless. And then once in a while, someone comes out genuinely mortified,
Right.
and they're like, "There was a fucking ghost in there," and everyone else is like, "Ha ha ha."
Right. Yeah. No. I'm letting them hang.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah,
if this
alright.
is like a Schlitterbahn situation where that kid got decapitated, that kid's probably haunting that fucking water slide anyway.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like just that. I mean, I'm in. I would buy Schlitterbahn today. Like, let's go. 10,000 subs. I'm buying Schlitterbahn, guys.
That's a huge loss, I think.
That is a huge loss for me. All right, and finally,
the YMCA locker room,
oh
boys.
god,
Ooh.
ugh,
Oh, it already smells weird.
already haunted. I mean, before Cookie, they're already haunted by the old droopy balls of old men. At least that's what men have to deal with. I'm sure women have to deal with the saggy tits and flappy vaginas of the ladies who are in there too. But good God.
Boys, I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Where's
This
it
one's
going?
too close to home. Too close to
Oh,
home for
yeah,
Patrick.
no, Patrick doesn't like talking about the YMCA.
No. You said droopy balls and he had to take off.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like a
that's
tingle.
my-
Yeah, I guess I get it.
That's his Manchurian candidate code phrase. Droopy balls. He's going to kill Ronald Reagan right
That's
now.
right. Oh, thank God. I mean, I don't know, man.
This kind of feels like squirrels to me, dude. This is like
Mm,
it's like just another thing you're dealing with at the YMCA.
that's true. If you're at a YMCA, for people who don't know what the YMCA is like, actually, it's not a good health club ever.
No.
It's not a good rec center ever.
No.
It's
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. The people there, like, that you encounter both staff and other patrons. 50-50 shot they're on meth,
Sure.
at least. And like, it's not.
The
whether
YMCA is
it-
great if you're like 15 and want to be on a basketball team but didn't qualify at school,
Yeah.
or your school doesn't have a basketball team. You
Yeah.
know, it's good for that.
The Y is great if you want to swim in a pool, but you don't care
Yeah.
how much chlorine is in it.
Yes.
Because it's either going to be too
Yes.
much or too little. It's never going
Yeah.
to be the right amount.
No, it's gonna be like soupy. It's gonna be
Yeah.
soupy with chlorine.
You're either gonna come out with your hair falling out, or you're gonna come out covered in piss.
Yeah.
It's like
Wow.
that's a YMCA, dude. I mean, that's that's all I'm saying. Like,
I'm pushing for squirrels on this one, Patrick. For the aforementioned
I've heard
reasons.
critiques on the Y itself, but what about the ghost inhabiting the
Well, that's what I'm saying.
that's
the
what I'm
ghost
saying.
just feels like part and parcel. You
Yeah.
know, it's like just another element of going to the YMCA.
yeah, I'm not.
okay.
I'm not bothered by the ghost because I'm bothered by the patrons,
Everything
the piss,
else.
everything else.
Yeah.
The general decor.
Alright.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I
the fact
see
that it
that.
hasn't been updated since 1968. Like I just.
Yeah, that picture I took. That's you can't tell if it's from the 70s.
You
or
took that picture?
2024. Yeah.
Yeah.
You went into the men's
Yeah,
room and you
one
were
of my
like,
frequent visits
"Click."
to the Y. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going squirrels on this one. I think squirrels solidly.
Yeah.
I think
think
solid
over there
squirrels.
at the Y. Yeah.
I will say I don't mind the old men at the YMCA
Oh,
because they've
Go
been
on.
a metric in my life where like when I was a cute young man, old men at the YMCA used to like make passes
You were a
at
young
me.
man.
And then it sort of became a benchmark in my life to see the age of the men that were making passes at me accelerate and then fall off entirely.
and now
that's-
you make
Okay.
passes at the
And now
young
I'm
boys.
the old man. Yeah. I go there and when 18-year-old young men take their shirt off, I whistle.
Golly. Well, guys.
Towel snap them.
Ooh. Ooh.
Boys, we did it.
We did it, guys. We did
We
it.
did
With the towel
something.
snap, we fucking did it.
I think this is pretty definitive. I think this is the most correct it could be.
Oh,
Yeah,
Absolutely,
I dare anyone
yeah.
to be more correct than us. at
Oh, yeah,
this.
there's
Yeah.
no way anyone else could be more correct. But what do you guys think? If you would like, call in. We'll keep the phone lines on for. I'd say
We know you've been trying to get through for the last 3
That's
hours. It's
correct.
been the lines have been real busy.
less-
but-
Yeah.
Keep trying. You'll punch through eventually.
I'd say from like for the next 5 to 10 minutes, we'll continue to vamp.
Yeah.
Uh,
You guys think that we missed any places that are
That's true.
potential hotspots
Great
for paranormal
question.
activity? Yeah.
That is correct. Like, yeah, hit us up. What location did we miss? Let us know. Let us know.
I'm thinking of things, but it's all things we just did.
Anus? Oh yeah.
What
we
are
did
the-
anus. Yeah.
What are the 5
Rectum?
most haunted places?
The 5
can't
most
really tell.
haunted places we got: dentist office, the worst. This is
Mm.
the
Yeah,
most. This is the
absolutely.
worst.
The worst places.
Yeah.
Yeah, worst places.
To be haunted.
Mhm.
Dentist office, pilots,
Terrible.
airplane
Terrible.
pilot cockpit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your interior of your car.
Yeah.
Truth.
What is that one? Is that the mannequin factory?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, my nightmare.
No.
My absolute
Yeah.
nightmare.
And an operating table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are all genuinely horrifying.
And we
Yep.
decided the ghost can hang, Casper can hang in the upstairs apartment above us, in a church,
Yep.
in Craig T. Nelson's house, the ISS and Mars,
hmm
as well as a water slide. So
All places you'll never find me at.
that's correct. Yep.
Yeah.
Cookie's proposing gas station or a gas station bathroom.
I mean, I agree. Aren't they supposed to be haunted already?
Yeah.
I don't. I feel like a gas station bathroom is.
because I just go to the next one down 2 miles or less.
Counterpoint: gas station bathroom is almost only a place I am using in a time of dire need.
Truth. Yeah,
True.
you really need to rock.
And
that
I feel like
place.
truck stop. If it's a truck stop, then maybe I drive the next 30 miles or whatever. But if it's like a gas station bathroom, I'm in there because I absolutely have to be. I'm like in a situation where I'm probably throwing my boxers away already, you know?
Mm.
If that's haunted, that's a problem for me.
That
Fair.
is. That's just interference at best.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not going to be there long enough to call the Ghostbusters.
yeah, I'm not going to be there long enough to
Yeah.
care. So I would put that in annoyingly avaricious.
I'll take it.
Same.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm going to be there for like 45 seconds to
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
power wash the
The piss
back
is
of the
coming out no matter
urinal.
what.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. So. But yeah, I mean, also like those places are already haunted in the same way that like, you know, the YMCA is already haunted. You know, like
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if you're not
Right.
familiar with the
How much
YMCA
worse does the ghost make it? Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with the YMCA, it's the gas stations of rec centers. You know, like
Proper assessment.
yeah. I mean, I can't think of it. I mean, I put on there like the White House, which
Mm.
or like other like monument
Yes.
locations, which I thought would be is kind of interesting.
Like the Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah.
yeah,
Kind of ruins a vacation, but how much does it really interfere with your?
I mean, I think
Also, if it can possess Lincoln, if he can get up out of that chair and stroll around,
oh my god,
It's kinda
Let's go.
badass.
right?
Yeah.
White House is for sure haunted. That is true. It is already haunted.
Haunted.
Not haunted enough, I say. Could
Yeah, it should be more haunted.
Could
Mhm.
should. I mean, I arguably gets more and more haunted.
I'm sure.
But
How could it not?
Yeah. Trying to think of other places. We had on our like early lists on our large extended list.
Yeah.
Not sure. Not sure. What do you guys think? What is Doom Spiraling says a dentist and operating table are top 2. I agree.
Yeah.
Those
No,
are
that's reasonable.
those are
Medical
they are.
procedures, right? You know,
pretty bad.
you're already halfway out. Yeah.
Yeah, anytime that you're trying to like take it on faith that you're gonna make it through, you don't want any
Yeah.
kind of spiritual interference. You know?
Yeah. Which I think covers all of those except the mannequins. All of those are situations where you're like
Yeah.
kind of hoping everything's going to be fine already
Yeah. Oh, the mannequins are
with limited control.
by far the worst. No way.
Sure.
One of the more interesting ones we picked was that didn't make the cut was Anthill. An Anthill.
Oh, haunted anthill.
Haunted by ant ghosts or haunted by human ghosts?
I think human ghosts. It's got to be human ghosts.
Yeah.
Does it?
There's a
Well,
a
that's the
human
rule we've been living
ghost
by.
terrorizing ants.
I guess that's
Yeah.
true. Am I an ant?
And what
in
kind
this
of ants? Are we
situation?
talking fire ants or just regular ants?
I think you're just a. I think it's just maybe it's like outside your door. You know, every time you go past, there's ants like drifting up into the air.
Oh, that's awful. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if it's
That-
here
that's
in
kinda
Texas,
terrifying.
it is often ants that bite. In which case,
Yeah.
I don't want any kind of ant spiritual vortexes happening.
That's what I'm saying.
Good God, no. That's like a. That's
But in
a-
that sense, it feels like you just close the door to your house and go like, "That's just squirrels. I'm not dealing with
I mean,
I will use the other door from now on.
that."
fair. I guess that would be annoyingly avaricious then.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that. I could see that.
Yeah.
I do get the ants bite me on the feet all the time, and it leaves like a little welt. These Texas ants,
These
and if they were
Texas
biting
ants.
me further up my body, I would be more upset.
Oh my God! Right?
Yeah.
No. God, if one bit me in the balls, ugh.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking like
Worse.
on my money maker, but
So
but
is
I
I.
realized that for you, your balls are your money maker.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
you know, it's yeah.
Especially tomorrow. Yeah.
Just the balls. Yeah, tomorrow. Find out. Well, The lines have been open, and yet
And yet no one has
and
called.
yet nothing. So I feel like
Fine.
Big miss for Papa TV right now.
I know.
I know, right?
What
A
the
regular.
Hell? What the hell? All right, guys. Well, I think we did it. I think we did the show.
Yeah, we accomplished what we wanted.
We did it.
Yeah.
Patrick, have you made a meatball sub with those pepper sauce meatballs? Have you tried that?
Oh my god.
I've had meatball sandwiches, but not with the these were like smaller meatballs that you're talking about the ones my wife made.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are
You,
smaller
you
ones.
talking
They're
about my
like
wif's
Swedish-
meatballs?
Yeah.
we
Hey, don't talk about my
wrapping
wife's
the show-
meatballs. All right, come on.
Whoa. We wrapping this fucking show up with the meatball discussion? Is that how we're
They're good
closing this
meatballs,
motherfucker
but they're
down?
small.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, guys, we'll be back next week. What are we doing next week? I don't remember.
I don't fucking know, dude. What
Hold
are we
on.
doing?
What are we doing next week? I'm looking it up.
We're.
up.
I think it's a meatballs and potatoes, right?
I think it's
Yeah,
that's
you're right.
It is a meatball sub week. No, we're doing Betty and Barney Hill next week.
Oh hell yeah!
My God.
We'll be talking about the famous UFO abduction, the first UFO abduction tale, Betty and Barney Hill. It'll be one of our.
For whom presumably the Flintstones characters are named, right?
Oh, Betty and Barney Rubble. Holy
Is
shit.
that true? No,
That's a
The
pure
first three
speculation.
People to be abducted. Yeah.
I can't imagine that they're not named after them.
That's wild. I will look it up. I'll do my research. We'll find out. Find out next week.
We'll find out next week.
Find out next week. But guys, thank you for hanging with us. Thanks for
What,
helping
guys?
us figure out where the worst places to be haunted would be. And we'll be back again next week. We'll be back on
Friday.
That's right. Instead of Saturday. Thank you for dealing with the little bit of delay on the show. Rock and or roll. That's correct. But yeah, that's it. I don't know how to end the show, guys. How do we end the show?
Catch us tomorrow for Dio's booty stream, baby.
Booty.
Look at that frown.
Listen,
Turn that frown upside
This
down.
is the face
while you
everybody's
twirl.
going to be making. And that, oh, God. Good God.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
have an ear-to-ear smile. I don't care what. you say.
9 hours from now, it's happening.
9 hours? It's a 9-hour stream, Dio?
9
hours of booty?
Dio booty? Fuck
Shut-
yes.
Hey, Jim.
Buckle up, fam.
Hey, Jim, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, I'll see you next time. We'll be back. Bye. Bye.
Tune in next time for more